Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Iron Marshal today. Today we are carrying on with Part 5 of our Road to Iron Gods, or Road to Numeria. This is Part 5 of our lead-up to the annual gaming marathon on the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. We will be playing the entire weekend Pathfinder for Savage Worlds, published by Pinnacle Entertainment, a adaptation of Savage Worlds so that it tries to capture the feel and the excitement of the Paizo's classic Pathfinder role-playing game, which is, of course, updated version or reskin version of Dungeons and Dragons. Henceforth, I'll be referring to it as Savage Pathfinder. And with me today are some of the travelers on the road to Numeria. I'll go through the order. I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are? I'll go reverse order so that Carl's got time to make his selection. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what did you spend your last advancement on? So first up is Sean.
Hi, everybody. My name's Sean. I'm playing Ambrosius Apparatum, an android that worships the goddess of Bry, the goddess of invention and sort of What other than invention? There's another one too, right?
Yeah, it's invention, clockwork.
Yeah,
for the clockwork goddess.
There we go. He's a little awkward, well-meaning, but no clue about human emotions, but tries to take care of his party. Mm-hmm. Let's see. At my advancement, I raised. Go ahead. What was that?
Oh no, nothing. I say he's also like a clutch support caster as well too.
Yeah. Let's see, having raised spirit last time, this time he's raised his faith and bumped his academics.
Oh, nice. That's excellent, because that'll be useful for
identifying.
Yeah, identifying things. Now, Mo has either incredibly succeeded in his stealth check, or he has had some internet issues. Mo, are you still in the meet? Oh, here he comes back. Oops. Mo, can you hear us?
Come back, Mo.
Is Mo in the meat, guys? I can't even see.
Let's see.
I don't see it.
No, not in the meat. Oh, nope. Just back.
Mo, you're back just in time. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing?
Hi, I'm Morris. I'm playing is a Yosoki or Ratfolk monk.
Nice.
Who has just become empowered.
Yes, you got your what do you call it? Your mystical abilities. I do need you to refresh or hit reconnect on your camera though, Mo, because I'm getting the little spinny symbol in place of your smiling face. Next up is Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I'm playing Mare. She is an android ranger who fashions herself a gunslinger, and she struggles definitely with peopling, but is doing a fine job helping the group find treasure. And she most recently raised her smarts.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Nice.
And last but certainly not least is Carl.
Hello, I'm Carl, and I play Kate Firemane, who is a magus, which is a fighter magic user. So she has fighting prowess with a two-handed weapon, and she can cast spells. I'm thinking about spending my advances on getting 2 new powers. That's one of the options, but I wanted to check with Kevin before I choose one power.
Yeah, absolutely. Which power were you thinking of?
So I want to choose Burst. We're still, I guess technically we're seasoned, but I want to take some novice powers.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's more in theme. But I wanted to choose Burst, and I wanted to choose Healing, but the trapping would be like Cauterization.
I don't think, because we're trying to, because you're playing an arcane caster, in the Pathfinder world, arcane casters don't use healing. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that one will be appropriate for it. And let me double check the list. I'm not sure it's actually on, because there is
is there a list?
Yeah, in Savage Pathfinder there is a list for if you're from a magic background. A mage's available powers. Let's see here are, healing's not in there, but let's see if there's something that would be feel thematically similar to that.
What domain? What domain is it?
Well, he's not a domain because he's a mage.
Got it.
A magus
Gotcha.
in classic Pathfinder or Pathfinder First Edition, a magus is a specific class that came in the Ultimate Combat book, and it's sort of like a fighter mage. It's one of their takes on the fighter mage.
Oh, there's like schools. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. It's page 40 of the. I can't remember what the player handout that I gave you guys. I don't remember what page it's on, but let's see here.
There's like evoke schools and evocation I was looking at. So blast like burst is not a problem.
Well, yours is actually on page 4. The bottom. I'm not sure what page number it is on the PDF, but the bottom right there's a 40 that has actually the list because your character was built with using the arcane background for magic as kind of like a semi-caster as opposed to the actual wizard. If you'd been a wizard, you would have had some substantial armor restrictions.
Right.
So to build a magus,
because I don't on 40 on mine. On the thing that you sent to us.
Well, again, not 40 of the PDF. On the bottom right, I'm not sure what, or the bottom left, I should say.
I have edges, right?
Oh,
arcane
gotcha.
background. I gotcha. Oh, perfect. Okay,
Yeah, gotcha.
arcane background. I got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So in these, you should be able to...
burst is there.
Burst is there, absolutely. Yep, that one's totally fine. And then for...
I'll find something else.
Yeah, like grow maybe? Grow or shrink? Grow...
or even boost, right? Yeah.
Boost, yeah.
Could be useful.
Yeah.
Or what? I mean, I guess I could meta or deflection even. Might work.
Deflection is pretty badass because it gives you... on a success, you choose either melee or ranged, and targets get a -2 to hit you with it, and then with a raise, it's -2 to hit at both.
Yeah.
So it's like in the same way that...
I'll do deflection.
Do deflection. Okay, cool.
And deflection.
Awesome. All right, so you should be able to actually... It's not going to display the text properly, but if you drag and drop them from the compendium, you should be able to just add them to your character sheet. Everything will be correct apart from the description of it, because the description relies on like macros and stuff that we don't use. But otherwise, it'll be perfect. All right, then, guys, where our scene opens, it is night. And the what we can see is a fairly we are, I guess our camera, as it were, will be starting in the middle of a lake, and we can hear the lapping of water, and we can see from way out in the middle of this blackness, this shimmering and kind of uneven surface of black water. We can see that on the shore there are several people who are moving around. There's a campsite on there, light. And it is the only source of light apart from the cloud-shrouded moon above that we can see. But what we can hear is the sound of exertion and swimming. As we see 4 heroes splashing their way along towards this huge black silhouette that seems to rise like a monolith out of the blackened water. Now, guys, as a quick refresher for last session, you guys had it was really just a really big scrap last time. What happened last time, guys?
I'm confused because I'm playing in 2 different.
I know, me too. I was doing the exact same thing.
Let me give you guys a quick refresher here.
Give us a start, Kevin.
Here, I think a visual aid will be helpful here.
I had the exact same thought as Dave.
Bring you guys here. Does this seem familiar? I just need to get... Well, I need to put Ambrosius down in here too. Hold on. So take a moment to look around down here, guys, because you have successfully reconnoitered this. This was the campsite on the side of this of Dead Flats Lake.
Yep.
Right. And we were planning how we were going to distract them and get across the lake to the ruins on the other side, but I can't remember what.
Well, the ruins were actually in the water.
In the water. We were going to go into the water, look underwater, actually.
You guys were going to swim over
an entrance.
I haven't seen this map before. So
our campsite had been attacked. We had 2 of us had just snuck away from the campsite, and third person joined shortly after. But we were being attacked by some zombies and hobgoblins and orcs, and a necromancer.
Yeah.
And we fended off most of the forces. The necromancer and one of the orcs escaped, and we followed them to this. And we were planning how we were going to distract or set a fire or something like that to their campsite so that we could get across and investigate the ruins.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't seen this map before, so I don't think I was there for that one.
No, I think you missed last Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the distinct lack of a healer was noticeable.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I think we also thought about going completely round and coming in from the other side.
Yeah, you guys had talked about
or
doing
try
that.
and find an
We talked
underwater
about
entrance.
setting up a distraction,
Yeah.
burning some of the camp. But I mean, it'd be a challenge. I mean, the range is not great
Yeah.
for the bolt, right?
And
or for
what-
my cantrip?
What I've assumed is that you guys landed on the decision that you guys ended with last session, which is that you're going to swim out and try and find a
Yep.
way in.
Yep.
So,
And not worry about them, right? Because I would have to get like this close.
yeah. And you got because of Clockwork's busted leg as well, too, he's moving a little slower than he normally would. Fortunately, he's able to draw on key power now. Let's just very quickly, and you may already have read this, Mo, but the way that the like class powers work in Savage Pathfinder, you don't actually have to make a skill, like a spellcasting roll. All you do is you decide once per on your turn, once per turn, you can take what's called a limited free action. Limited free action allows you to do one thing, and it's usually one of your class powers. And what you do is just decide whether you spend 2 power points to get it at the regular level or 3 power points to get it as if you got a raise on the similar power. Yours are restricted to being self, and for some of them they're restricted to like what types of things you can boost. So like your boost is limited to, I think it's athletics, fighting, and stealth, and I can't remember what the other one is.
Yeah, you can do it to skills and I believe also primary stats as well.
Well, whatever's listed on there, like I listed the ones yours is not as flexible as what other spells are, but the benefit is you can just spend power points and it goes off on your turn. Otherwise, it works the same. You can't add modifiers that will add, like, so it affects others and stuff. It's really just for your benefit, but we need to make sure we've got your power points tracked too. So, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to model this as a quick encounter. So what we need is for everyone to pick a skill that they're going to use. I think I'm going to limit it to this feels like it's an athletics or stealth thing to get in, but if you guys have other skills that you might want to suggest, all you need is half of you guys need to get a success. So,
and this is to achieve getting by them?
This is the model you guys make swimming your way up to be able to get to the point to swim under and try and find an entrance.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So do we all have to agree to use stealth? Or
no, you guys can choose. It's just like the extended tasks or the dramatic tasks, where you can pick something narrative. If you've got something in mind, like if say I don't know, like Kate wanted to use. You guys thought you saw some of the hobgoblins who were standing on top of the structure making their way towards you. Maybe Kate would create a little like sparking fire or something off in one side, and then you guys will that will provide a distraction so you guys can get all the way up. Like it's an opportunity for you guys to be creative with your skills.
What if so I'll start off the bidding. What if I pitched that with these ruins that I have a little bit of feeling about them and use the occult skill for where to go? Like, is that too far?
If it's your goal, if your goal is to get in unseen,
okay.
What do you think? How do you think that's specifically playing into that?
It would help my pathfinding. So I was thinking that, I bet you there's a little opening down here in these kinds of ruins, that kind of...
Yeah, and like for finding the actual, the entrance, I totally agree that that's a great one, but for avoiding
Stealth.
detection by the...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good. That's all good. Yeah.
So
I just wanted to get the, start the
Absolutely. No. That's
creative pitch.
well, and that's and then, you know, like that. It also, I mean, it gives us a great opportunity to point out what would be really helpful for finding it. Like notice is going to be a thing that will be helpful once you guys are under the water as well, right? But so that's definitely gonna be helpful for that. Clockwork, I mean, I think the most badass with stealth. You want to start us off with just a flat-on stealth roll?
Yeah,
good call.
He's effectively, you know, he's emphasizing not being seen or making too much noise.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is no modifier.
Yep. Look at that.
Ooh,
Holy
Raises.
smokes. So here's
Nice.
what I'll let you do. Because you got a raise, I'll effectively let you support someone else.
Okay.
Okay? So we see this little, you know, this little head poking up above the water. He, you know, his little whiskers kind of twinkling, you know, or not twinkling, twitching.
Twitching.
Yep. As he's making way along, and how do you think, Mo? How do you think in the fiction? How do we see Clockwork helping somebody else here with their?
I think maybe if he sees them drifting away or going into somewhere they might be easily seen. Because I don't know whether the guards have lights, but yeah, if they're going the wrong way and they're drifting off to the point where they might get seen, he'll just no, this way.
Yeah.
A notable eye roll from Clockwork. No.
Who would like to go next?
Yeah, I think I can propose, since Kate is probably the strongest, that she can carry people's extra load, right? So like Clockwork, so he can go out and scout, and especially because he's injured, carry his gear, you know, carry it up above, you know, on the water, above it, as you know, as close to the water as possible.
Yeah. Kate, how does Kate feel having, you know, several months ago, or not so long ago at least, she was under the, under the protection of the Five Mountains, and she now finds herself swimming through a saltwater lake in the middle of the Numerian Plains. Go ahead and give us a...
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to find a hidey hole to jump in, but...
For sure, yeah. Give us an athletics check, please. Look at that. Oh!
Nice.
So there's someone else who is supporting. So that means I think that both Ambrosius and Mare will get the benefit of support. So you guys will each get +1.
It's good because Ambrosius looks uncomfortable right now. This whole notion of like stealthing and swimming, and this is no. This is not.
So with Kate as well. I mean, you would not, because of their proportions, dwarves may not look like the fastest swimmers, but she is certainly able to, even in spite of the relatively heavy armor she's got on, and the added weight from her allies, easily, keeping herself above water and making great pace, and oddly silent as well too. Her hair, that red hair, almost like disappearing as black in the bluish light. Mare or Ambrosius, who would like to go next?
Ambrosius looks at Mare and shrugs, like, "You, me."
Yeah.
You should go next, Ambrosius. I'm probably more apt to get across easily. Although now I've said that, I may have just cursed myself.
I'm sure you'll be fine. And Ambrosius even is looking at his robes like, oh great, like having to get into the water and android and water. He's got the full android and water thing.
Yep. This is also terrible
are
smelling
androids
water.
Waterproof? I mean,
they are.
Their electronics get all fried.
I mean, Ambrosius probably has a. I'm thinking Ambrosius knows this. He's been alive for long enough to know it, but he's still got this discomfort of like, no, this is wrong. This is not what I.
Yeah.
It's just. Okay, he's going to go for let's see. I guess athletics.
Okay.
Athletics. Yeah.
Go ahead. So you get +1 to your roll.
Okay. Very good. Oof.
There you go. Yep.
That one.
Success.
There it is.
All right.
It was the +1.
So that's Amara. You're welcome to roll if you like, but you guys have enough successes now.
Mare is going to go kind of stealthy, and I think the idea there is that she's going to, she was going to offer to hide Kate's hair with maybe some like inky mud type stuff to try and make us less
Nice.
but
There you go.
Success.
Yeah.
All right, so we see you guys make your way on. You can hear the hobgoblins and the orcs talking up top in a kind of a scrap wall localized dialect of hobgoblin. And you guys get to the side. Now, would each of you kindly give me a notice check?
Mm-hmm.
If you fumble on this, there's going to be no penalty, so don't worry about... Oh, Mare, holy smokes.
Nice. No fumble. Good.
Excellent. All right, so Mare, you're the one who gets there, and it's weird. So everyone is, I mean, wherever else everyone is looking, I imagine like some of the things are trying to steady yourself at the side of this thing. Some of you are keeping an eye out for those hobgoblins and orcs that are up, marching around on top of the structure, probably about 25 feet above you. And Mare, though, of course, is looking down. And there's something strange, Mare. You see a pulse of light, probably about maybe 20, 25 feet below the surface. A bluish light, like a crackle. And then there's a second one from a different spot, a couple feet off of it.
I point at the light, but I don't say anything.
Yeah, and you guys are you're treading water here, and it's, far down below you. If the rest of you look, no one else sees what he's talking about. Blackened water, or she is talking about blackened water.
Can I go investigate? I will swim down.
Yeah. So why don't you give us... Let's see here. So this one we will treat as a dramatic task. I think what we need is... Let's say... let's say that you guys need 8 tokens in order to get this. So 8... and tokens is the specific phrasing that they use in the book. Just because they're, I mean, if you're playing in person, I imagine we'd be stacking, chips out to reflect this. But basically, it's just like any other dramatic task. You guys will need to achieve, you get 1 point on a success. You get 2 points on or 2 tokens on a raise. What are you guys thinking? This is where occult absolutely could play in here. You relying on your knowledge of these things, that might be beneficial.
So Ambrosius sees.
Ooh, let's do this. Because we're doing a dramatic task, though, guys, we get to draw some cards.
Oh, nice.
So, Kate, get a 9 of hearts. Do I have you guys on the right map? I do. Okay, good. I so often...
I just see like a black screen right now.
Me too. I just see the Iron Gods. Iron Gods
logo.
Icon.
Yeah.
Oh,
logo.
You guys want to see stuff? Come on. Here we go. There you go.
Seeing stuff is bunk.
There we are. So this will be a good opportunity for me to actually make sure I change these before we go inside too. Okay, can everyone see their characters and everyone else now?
I still see.
Mike, I'll just see the logo.
I just see the logo.
Is it on the GM layer?
What do we got here?
I see the logo and our characters and some.
Right.
Your characters is what I'm looking for. Yeah. Do you see the cards though?
I see the cards, the characers, and the logo.
Oh, yeah, that's all you're seeing. Yeah, that's all there is.
Got it.
All right.
Maybe I should have said what you should be seeing. I keep looking at the thing. I'm like, what are they missing? What is it that I'm not setting up here? Okay, so here's some good news. Nobody got clubs. So no complications for this round. So, Mare, you are up first. What would you like to do?
I think Mari is going to use her knowledge of rivers and water and reflection of light and stuff like that to try and use survival to track the bottom of the river.
Yeah, absolutely.
See where this goes.
Sure, I buy that. Go ahead and give us a survival roll, please. Look at that.
Nice.
2 tokens. All right, so you guys are 2 out of 8 so far. Mare, you're looking down, you're seeing where that flashing was, and you're trying to kind of, cross-reference, knowing that you do that obviously light is distorted, passing through water. Next up is Clockwork. What are you thinking?
I'm presuming he's going to try and maybe swim down a bit towards the light and see if he can notice sort of an entrance or anything.
Sure. So I think that sounds like athletics. Is that right? Or are you trying to use notice?
Well, athletics in terms of being able to dive down
Yep.
or just noticing.
Yep, I buy that.
Okay, we can do that then.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give us an athletics check.
So maybe I'll hand off the spare musket to Kate, who volunteered, just to reduce the weight a bit.
Okay.
Well, I'm not very good with it. So,
Oh, guys. Holy
Nice.
hell.
We're hot.
So you head down there and you can feel the general surface or the general sort of exterior of this structure. And it goes down, but it feels like it is going down in a straight line, as so many of these structures do. They're made with perfect lines, but it seems to start buckling up, almost as if there was a rupture in the hull, but you have to get up before you can, and catch your breath again before you can get all the way down. So it seems like you're getting closer. Next up is Kate. What are you thinking, Kate?
Shoot.
Now, for these things, I'm fine with you guys using the same skill as someone else. You just can't use for yourself. You can't use it 2 rounds in a row.
Gotcha.
So if you wanted to use athletics again, you can feel free to do that.
Well, so if Clockwork tells us what he saw, she can try to go down there and try to open it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Because he said he saw like a light spilling out of a door, a buckled hull, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll use athletics.
Yep.
That seems all right.
Go right ahead.
Oh, no.
Wow.
So,
Dang.
what happens? Let's see here.
8 drowns, make a new character.
Yeah. No. What it means is that you guys will be you'll be drawing the attention of something. So
Maybe like she probably fails in pulling it apart, but it causes enough noise or sends
I
bubbles.
think
up to the
there's
surface.
probably some vegetation, like hardy vegetation that's down here. You get down there and you start getting kind of caught up in it, and you sort of like, oh shit, and pull yourself up. But as you're coming up, you actually come up and clip the side, like the part that's that part that's coming out, and the metal on your metal armor just rings out really loud. So the hobgoblins and the orcs sort of, who's down there? And I'm going to give them a notice check to try and see you guys. So there's such a big group, I'm just going to roll 1 notice with a wild die. And I am going to give them a -2 because of the... there's only half of your body actually being exposed here, guys. You're not, like, fully up, so they need a 6 to spot you before your next round. I just got an exploding dice.
Trouble.
10. I got a raise on it. So you come up and you just come up just in time for one of them to look down and there it is. There's a dwarf down there. So you guys still have 4 more tokens to get to be able to find where the entrance is. You guys can spend your actions on we're about to go into combat here, but you can spend your actions in combat to try and continue to find that thing if you want.
How close are they to us?
They're about 25 feet up. Well, actually, I'll take us over to the battle mat because that way you guys can make your tactical decisions here. All right, so let's see here. You guys... Now, hold on. Who has... Everyone has sight here, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I have.
everyone can see. Okay, great. So, I'm just going to put you guys over here. Whoop. Over here. Where is it? Right over here. So, these things are about 20 feet up from you guys. This is sort of the edge of the thing. Yeah, it's probably not a great representation of it, but it's close enough for this. And do I have the... Yep, I got it set up. Right, great. Okay, guys, so... let's do this. Let's, Ambrosius, I'm going to discard your card from the dramatic task because we're into combat now.
Okay.
So let's do this here. I'll go along where I've got your tokens right now. So Ambrosius, you get a Queen of Spades. Kate, you get a 7 of Spades. Clockwork, you get 6. Oh yeah, reset bennies. That's right. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you're saying there.
Yes, yeah. I just realised
Rest
they were
bennies.
different characters.
3 for Mare and a 6 for Clockwork, and then the Hobgoblins got a Queen of Clubs or Queen of Spades. So, does anyone want to spend a Benny to get a new card?
So resetting is putting them to 3?
To 3 or 4 in Ambrosius's case, because Ambrosius is lucky.
Okay, no, just curious, because,
Yeah.
I burned all my bennies in the last session.
Oh, yeah. You always start the session with 3 bennies, and then that can be modified by different things, like luck. All right, guys, so then...
I'm gonna get a new card.
Get a new card, you got it. Okay, so Mare, you're acting Ace of Spades. Look at that.
Wow.
Nice. Anyone else? No?
Good.
All right.
No, I'm good.
So then, guys, let's start off with Mare. What do you want to do? And remember, you can spend your action to try and find that hole. You only need 4 more tokens.
I think she'll do an athletics check
Okay.
to try and find.
Shit. And you go under the... Oh, remember, Mo, the clubs only matter in extended tasks or dramatic tasks or quick actions. It's clubs don't have a specific thing in combat, just an order of actions. So go ahead, Mare, give us it's one more. You guys are currently...
I'm actually going to re-roll.
Oh, okay.
Because I have your land, and that'll give me a +2.
Oh.
Yep. That's good use.
Nope.
No. All right.
Good
so
try. Good thought.
5 out of 8 right now. Okay, so Mare disappears underneath the water, tries to find. You're getting closer. Like the exterior is going, or the exterior of this thing's hull or walls seem to be buckling out, and then you see again some more of the pulsing lights underneath. But you have to surface before you can investigate further. Next up will be, let's see here, the Hobgoblins. All right. So, you guys do have cover, because only part of your body is showing. And 20 feet, I think, puts medium range for javelins. 20 feet is about 6 yards. Let's see here. Javelins. Where are you? No, that's a short range. All right. So, the Orcs, unfortunately, do not have any ranged weapons ready, so they're just shouting down at you guys. And then the Hobgoblins will...
Can I jump in?
They're not jumping in yet. They're...
I mean...
I did think about it. I was like, I think they're going to take prompting from the Hobgoblins. They wouldn't just automatically leap in. But the Hobgoblins are going to try and shoot. Let's see here. They spotted Kate, so I'm going to roll 2 against her. I need a... let's see here. There's no range penalty. There's no other modifier. There's cover. So I'll give you guys... Yeah, I need an 8 to hit you. Nope. So... Nope. So the javelins are flying down into the water, splashing around you. But none of them managed to connect yet. And... the others are just sort of reacting on this turn. Next up will be Ambrosius.
So I have a thought of what do you think about? So I have a spell, a power locate, and I was wondering about a cantrip surrounding the. So it's sort of the opposite of locate to give them a bad idea. The wrong idea of reflections in the water and.
Yes. Yep.
That's something like that.
That is fantastic. You get a Benny for that. That's a terrific use of cantrip.
Cool.
Go ahead and give us a spellcasting roll or a faith roll.
Faith. Yep. All right. 6.
Nice. Okay. Yep. So then I'm going to impose another -1 on theirs to hit for you. They're
Cool.
seeing you in a different location for this next round. Then it is Kate's turn. What are you doing, Kate? Oh, you might be muted, Carl.
Yeah, I'm going to use, because we want to find this place. I don't want to engage with these guys. I'm going to use deflection.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cool.
Now, it's our first time seeing this spell come off. What does this one look like?
I guess it's going to be like a heat shimmer, since I have the fire theme. It's
Yep.
like
Nice.
a heat shimmer that kind of, much like what Ambrosius is doing, is going to cause further,
Love it. Did you want to use this on your allies as well?
I think it costs an extra +1. Yeah,
It
I think
does.
I'll use it on my allies.
Yeah, so it'll be, I think, a total of 6.
Is it +1 per ally? I was just
+1 for ally.
Deflection. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
There are. So it's 1 plus. There's 4 of us, right? So 5 total.
5 total. That's right. 5 total. Yeah, not 6.
There's no penalty, right? Is there a penalty?
Isn't it the base cost of 2 though?
Oh, 2. You're right.
Yeah.
It's a base cost of 2. You're correct. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Come on.
What happens?
Oh, you hit unskilled. You want to click on. Oh, that's because when you drag and dropped it, well, you provided a great opportunity for learning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what we just need to do is, if you need to change the on the power, you just need to change it to be using spell casting.
Deflection.
So the skill, there you go. That should be right now.
Okay.
So go ahead and click on it.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. Goes off.
Excellent. All right, so everyone gets, and is it to ranged?
Deflection.
Yeah, you pick either ranged or melee, and then if you get a raise, it's against both.
So against range.
Awesome. Okay, so
attacking us.
Yep. So playing on what Ambrosius was doing, it's been even harder. So you guys are all surrounded by a shimmering, distorting wave of heat. Next up is Clockwork. What are you doing?
5 points.
I'm going to dive down, see if I can find this way in, so we can get out of the
Okay.
being shot at.
Go ahead. Give us a.
That was athletics, I think. Yeah?
But remember.
Oh no, I've got to.
Yeah,
I've
something
got to do
different.
something different, haven't I?
Yeah.
Notice then.
Sure.
Notice, yeah.
Yep, I buy that.
Oh, actually, can I boost that with PowerPoints?
No. Remember, it's only the specified things.
Oh yes. It's not
Yep.
athletics, is it?
It's athletics.
Oh, nice.
Holy
Will be
shit!
if I get the greater one, but yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. All right, so then you guys are
7.
currently at 7 out of 8. Clockwork is certain he's found the way in. Then, guys, next round. Let's see here. All right, so I'll go the same order before. Ambrosius, Jack, Kate, a 10 of hearts, Clockwork, a 2 of spades, and Mare, 5 of hearts, and then for the Hobgoblins, King of diamonds.
Trouble.
Oof. Anybody spending bennies to get a new card?
It's a little too high for king to be
The
picked.
2,
King.
yeah, I am spending.
Okay. So Clockwork, you're getting a 7 of hearts, so a little better. They're fishing for that Joker.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So unless anyone else is taking an action, guys, we're going to have these things start throwing their. I'm going to make a spirits check for the orcs. No, they're you can. Who understands or what character understands Goblin?
I
understand
understand
Orcish, but,
orc. Yeah, I'm orc, not goblin.
Okay.
Yeah, orc. I don't have goblin.
No one has Goblin. Okay, so you can't. You can hear the hobgoblins yelling something, and the orcs are yelling something back in a language you can't understand. It seems as if they're trying to get the orcs to do something, but the orcs are just not doing it. I wonder why that is.
Because they're orcs
Something
and
in the
goblins.
water.
All right, so then I've got. Let's see here. This other hobgoblin's going to run over. So I'll do 2 attacks on Ambrosius. I need a 10, 11. I need 11 now.
Dang.
Yeah. So there's absolutely no way that one hits.
Nice.
Yep. So these, thanks to your keen defenses, these arrows, these crudely made spears with scrap on the end are throwing them down, and they're all splishing around you guys. Nothing is connecting. Next up will be Ambrosius. What are you doing, Ambrosius?
Ambrosius is pleased but uncomfortable of all these spears, dropping around him.
Yep.
So having it looks like that's holding. So Ambrosius goes, his head ducks under the water, looking, trying to further the search for the entrance.
Sure.
Did I do this yet? Occult? I don't think I rolled.
I don't think you have. No.
Yeah. So
ahead.
he's going to go for. I'm pretty sure that they're like this. This in his mind.
Come on.
There we
There
go.
you go.
There we go.
Nice.
There we
So, Ambrosius, just puts his head under there, and we can see him looking around. You actually do see, I think, the pulses of light, but they're away from where you think the entrance is.
Mm.
And you're like, come on! And you guys all splash under the water, and we can hear the hobgoblins and the orcs shouting as every one of you ploop, 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 disappears beneath the water. Mm. Now, what I need, it is a bit of a swim here, guys. So as you're making your way through this inky blackness and trying to get your way, because you're trying to go from what is going to be very difficult to see through anyway and stinging on your eyes because it's salt water as well. There's the almost like grasping weeds that are underneath there trying to get a hold of you. And on top of that, from this murky water, you're trying to go into a darker interior. I guess it helps that you guys have dark vision, but it only affords you a limited distance. What I'd like everyone to do is to give us a Vigor Check, please. This is going to be bumps and bruises. We're going to see if you're going to take a level of fatigue from the exertion. No problem from Kate. No problem from Ambrosius. Let's hear. Mare, yep, you're good. A little close there with the wild die, but... Mm-hmm. And then Clockwork, you giving us a Vigor Check?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh,
no!
And I can't any of that.
Oh, shit.
You can't.
Obviously, my gimpy leg has probably let me down or something.
Yeah.
I think it's, like your swimming is just not... And then you get caught up in where you think you're going to surface, and you hit and you realize it's water the whole way around. So, give us a 1d4 minus 1 roll, please. You get 2 levels of fatigue. So, but you guys managed to drag Clockwork out. I mean, this little rat has been so good so far making his way across. But he just takes a wrong turn, gets himself caught up. I think it's probably something that's out of your control too, Clockwork. Like you've got your strap, your bandolier or whatever for the musket things. It gets caught up on something. And kind of you're like, whoa, trying to get yourself free. You're just not used to that. Let me show you guys where you will be surfacing. And let me find where you will be surfacing. Ah, here we are. All right, guys. So Alberic is not here. Put him on the GM's layer. All right, where are you guys? Where are you guys? There we are.
Kevin, that's something it'd be fun to talk about one of these days. It's like I think you do a great job, like when people, and because we all very busy, we have lives, but you do a great job of like smoothly transitioning when people cannot show up.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we actually had, it was funny, we had someone comment on that on who's making their way through our Night Below games, too, and it's just, I think the decision that we made a couple of years back was just like, it's for the stream games in particular, like it's not, and we do this in person as well, it's not a TV show, it's not a movie, it's not a novel, it's not what games are, it's not what RPG games, are. So, if TV can write around the availability of characters when they're not available, and shift the things. A game where what we're interested in doing is just getting to the play, getting to the story, getting to the exciting experience, focusing on the justifying why someone's not there. It really doesn't matter. Any more than like when you watch a TV show and it ends on a cliffhanger with one character there, and then it just sort of hand waves at the beginning, like, I'm sorry that John had to go away, but
Yeah.
Because John's actor is
obviously the character was only contracted for so many episodes.
Exactly, exactly. And like this is even more so than that. Like we don't, we're not here to, the primary reason we're playing games is not to have continuity from one session to the other session about the attendance. We just want to engage with the story. So if we just ignore it and not do it. The recommendation that the viewer had, he's like, well, in our game there was a magical curse, so people would phase in and phase out, and Jeff can tell you like that's actually what we used for a little while as a justification, And then we quickly realized, like, look, the net effect is the exact same. Like, why do we?
Yeah.
Why do we care?
Yeah.
So, but that said, all right. So you guys, and thank you, Carl. Thank you for the compliment. That's very kind. What you guys come out and sputter out and see is this.
So we drag Clockwork out as best as possible. I guess give him pump on the chest so water spills out.
Yeah.
Now let's take a look at there's two things I want to take a look at.
I'm not giving him mouth to mouth.
So this is where, and what you guys can see is, let's see here. I'm going to check to see about fatigue. Normally you need an hour's rest to get rid of fatigue. Yeah, but I'm going to see two things here. Let's see. I want to see what healing can do. I think it's restoration. I think is the spell or the power that you need.
Yeah, and Pathfinder Lesser Restoration can get rid of like the fatigue from a barbarian's frenzy or whatever.
Relief. It's called relief. So it is a novice power.
Yeah.
Relief is allows you to move shaken, distracted, or vulnerable, and you can spend.
Does one of us have that?
I don't know.
It's on my list, but I don't have it. Of future consideration.
Yeah. Nice. So then fatigue. So at 2, you were exhausted. If you take another level of fatigue, you become incapacitated. So yes, unfortunately, there's not much you can do. Clockwork, once again, Mo is braving the trail of helping us demonstrate more deleterious effects for characters.
Yeah.
I think you get a Benny for that, Mo. I guess it's just the luck that you've had thus far has not been the most accommodating. And you have you can mark fatigue on your character sheet as well too. So actually, you don't need to track the underneath around where your wounds are.
I didn't do that actually.
Oh, who put that on there?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the bennies increased to 4 when we switched, so I don't know what happened there.
Oh, because this is from these are your starting character. Yeah, I fucked up here. So whatever your bennies are should be, guys, go ahead and put those. Correct that number.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
That is one thing that doesn't track across in the other Savage Worlds character sheet. I should actually take a quick look here. Let me see if I can. Because the other character sheet, the only thing that it does better than this one is the
bennies.
Yeah, as it tracks bennies, it gives you a way of tracking bennies directly to the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem to give you that option here. Yeah. Which is still, I mean, this is a terrific character sheet, so one shortcoming I'm not super concerned with. All right, guys, so what you can see as you're coming out, this is perfectly pitch black in here. What you can, let me take a look and see. The ceilings in here are about 20 feet up. And what you see with, oops, here we go. No snapping. These things here, guys, are, or at least were at one point, floor to ceiling, hexagonal, or I can't remember if that's the right phrase for the number of sides, but it's a geometric shape. It's not a clear circle, but it's this geometric shape, and they're like sci-fi stasis tubes that go from the ceiling and all the way up. And in this one here and this one here, they are empty of any liquids or whatnot, but there are the desiccated, you can see there's cracks in them. There are the desiccated remains of what looks like Numerian age travelers. The rest of them seem to be broken open. This here, guys, is an enormous rift in the floor that seems to lead down. And I think that's as far as you can see at this point. Yeah. It looks like there's another hole right around here.
Fascinating.
What do you guys want to do?
Mari walks up to one of those pillars and she's looking at it and analyzing it.
Yeah. And it's like there's, in spite of this being so old, like it's got to be like 9 millennia since this being died in the cataclysmic event that you guys know as the Night of Falling Stars. It could be the skeleton of any other human found in Torch.
Ambrosius, do you know anything about these?
Yeah, Ambrosius runs up to one and puts his hands on it.
Okay. So apart from the thrill of being near one of these things, yeah, I mean,
little kid's look on his face.
Yeah, definitely. It still has the kind of odd, almost shimmering. It's covered in dust at this point, but odd shimmering fabric that makes up its uniform. And I say uniform because the thing that each of the two skeletons are wearing are identical, almost as if they were part of a military unit. At least that would be the context you would know it.
And Ambrosius looks probably didn't even hear you and is just going, "Oh, this is what we've come for."
Ambrosius, do you know anything about this?
Maybe anything an occult, would that at all help?
No. So what is it you're trying to learn about it?
Let's see. I'm wondering about the purpose of like what that they were being transported or they were being maybe affected in some way.
Yeah.
Or...
Give us, I think, occult.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I'll actually let you do. Sorry, I think for next time, I'll probably let you use academics because I'm linking academics to repair for it. Academics probably makes more sense for it. You still got a success. I'll let you get a free reroll if you want using academics if your academics is better than your occult.
It's the same.
Okay, so then there you go. All right. So I mean, what little you know of the travelers, or at least of the people who were part of the Night of Falling Stars, they were on vessels, and they were traveling from somewhere to somewhere else. Either whether the destination was Golarion or not is point of contested historical fact between the either members of the Technic League or members of the Pathfinder Society. But what does seem clear is that they were traveling. And the theory is that because of the, or one of the theories is because of the incredible vast distances that they were traveling, that they may actually have had to sustain themselves in some arcane way. And that's what these things may be.
Mari, I think these harken back to the legends of the travelers that this is in some way the way they went great distances, but these didn't make it apparently.
Fascinating. Do you have a book?
Is there anything in the pockets of any of these?
You'll actually have to access the tube in order to do that.
Okay.
Are you trying
can I scout around and see if there's like a door or some way of opening them?
If there is a way of opening them, it's going to probably be either some high-tech way or some very crude way. Now, Kate, as you get closer over here, what you can see is that this one right here, there's a staircase that leads up.
Yeah, I'm there to watch, make sure these guys,
Yeah. This tube is actually shattered. It's broken like a test tube almost. But would you, Kate, give us a notice check, please?
Okay.
Fantastic. So 2 things you pick up. For one, you can hear, as if they are about 50 or maybe more feet away, the shouting of those hobgoblins and orcs. And it seems to be coming where this circular staircase goes. It goes 20 feet up, and then it disappears into the ceiling as if leading to another floor. The whole floor, by the way, guys, is pitched towards from left to right. The eastern edge is much higher up at about a 45-degree angle, and the left side, the western side, is down. So you're sort of
Yes.
walking up as you're going. I mention that only because there's going to be anyone trying to run in here is going to have to make an athletics check in connection with that movement. But the other thing you notice, Kate, is at
The noise is coming from here.
from right over here, yeah, from up
Okay.
up the stairs and somewhere on that second level. What you also see over here is that in that shattered and broken like tube, running down the side of it is a bit of that bluish goo, identical in color but not glowing to that horrific creature
Yep.
that you guys faced.
Did we agree who was carrying that?
I'm assuming you guys left it like either back at camp or sort of like hidden near camp for now because it was quite heavy. So, Clockwork, or so, what do you guys want to do next?
Well, I think Kate's gonna, just in case, advance to the stairs
Okay.
and point out the blue goo, but advance to here.
Yeah, so this is another, what you just pointed over there, that is another hole leading
Oh,
down.
another hole.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Kate, have you
Well, she'll
looked in the
start the
hole
hole.
yet? Mari will look down the hole. Well,
Sure.
Kate's-
So what you can see down the hole, there is another floor down there, Malray. So another level, just as the same angle as this one too. And why don't you give us a notice check? I just want to see if you can, what else you can pick up.
Oh, there's a door over here too.
Dang it all.
Okay. You want to
This,
spend a Benny? Oh, you guys all get a Benny, incidentally, from escaping the Hobgoblins.
Then I will reroll using that Benny.
Okay.
I really need to know what's down there.
There you go.
Nice. All right. So what? Oh, do you have Malray? What are your hindrances?
She's heroic, loyal, an outsider, and she's about to break into song.
All right. So what you can see, Malray, is actually. Let me just. You're not going to move down here, but let me give you a quick little preview of what you're going to see. Let me make sure everyone's tokens are only. Yeah, Malray, and then make sure this is set correctly here. Excellent. Okay. So, Malray, let me move you down here. This is what you can see.
Scroll. There we go. Okay. There's more water. There appears. Okay.
And what you're seeing down here, Malray, this stuff over here, that is a pile of what looks like Numerian stuff. This room in here, there are beds that are sort of like set into the floor, or perhaps altars, maybe to your eyes. And there are along the walls, there are cupboards and such that have broken open, and it seems as if all the contents of this entire room have accumulated down right there.
That's because that's the lower side. They slid down.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. She'll mention that to the rest. So there appears to be a whole lot of Numerian technology at that room below us. It's all kind of slid sideways and collected.
Ooh. Quick,
Just
quickly
clockwork
runs over,
working.
sticks his head down the hole.
Now, Kate, what you can see as you get closer to the stair here, right here, this one is broken as well, and it's shattered. And you don't need to make another check, but there is more blue goo. Otherwise, this one is empty. This one over here that you can see, Kate, it has another skeletal being in it, or another skeletal traveler. Same thing with this one over here.
Okay.
This one is empty. But yeah, so you can hear the sound of booted feet coming from where you are, Kate. You can clearly hear easily up there. There are a bunch of orcs and hobgoblins who seem to be making their, or a couple at least, making their way down into this structure.
Okay, I say we might have company soon.
And then you're absolutely correct that there is, over here, a door.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys wish to do?
Ambrosius, hearing the word company, says, yes. It looks like, totally mistaking the phrase, and says, it looks like they were all keeping each other company. This is amazing. And goes to his knees and ignoring for the moment his unhappiness about his wet robes, and goes to his knees and sticks his head down one of these holes, since Mare said that there's tech down there.
Okay, now hold on a second.
Company, as in I should probably get my musket dried off and repowdered. Okay, let's do that.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that. Let's see.
I have a feeling this may not work.
Okay, I think anyone who's got repair would be able to, at like a D6 or higher, would be able to tell you that, you know, the old saying about keeping your powder dry is not just a euphemism.
Yeah, but I did actually fix both the muskets, so I think originally they were at -1, but I think they should now be...
However, it does not...
doesn't stop them getting soaked.
No, immersing them in water.
Yeah.
I think they quite often used to put wax on the barrels. It's just you've got to reprime the pan.
Mari will take out her infernal pistol, and what should I shoot to see if it works?
Well, first, what I need... Sorry, I'm just trying to find stats or something, guys.
She'll aim at the blue goo that's running down the side of the tube.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll go through it like a prism, and
enough?
little lasers shoot out everywhere, killing you guys.
No.
Well, while we're pulling out weapons, Clockwork's going to pull out his alchemical fire.
Okay.
And can we move, or are we still...
Just give me a second here. I'm just trying to find something. I appreciate the eagerness to dive into adventure, but your DM is just trying to find, or Iron Marshal, trying to find the rules for something here. Damn you, Madison. Why isn't this ready beforehand? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, so what I need from you, Ambrosius, is an athletics check, please.
Okay.
Oh, let me go to the actual screen here. Oh!
I will try yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I should have a +2 on this. I forgot to put it in.
Oh, because of your yeah. So what happens is the part of the surface that you're, or the floor that you're standing on is very brittle, and it breaks and gives way. But with quick action, your nanites flare up, and panic, and you grab the side, so you're hanging off from the edge right now.
And Ambrosius understates it a bit and says, everyone caution, as he's like trying to scramble.
You guys turn around, you see him hanging off into the hole. Everyone
Caution.
be careful.
Caution.
All
Mari
right,
looks down.
let's do this,
Are you
guys.
in need of Ambrosius? Are you in need of assistance?
I think so.
Okay. So you can help him up without difficulty. Or, actually, Mare, give us a notice check, please.
What if I don't notice he?
Oh, it's not that. It's trying to... I'm assuming you're trying to approach so you don't go down. Yeah, so you're able to approach this without worry. It seems like the edge closer to the what do you call it? The capsule is more heavily damaged. So, but you're easily able to go there and pull Ambrosius up.
You should be more careful.
Thank you.
So, Kate, you'd estimate it's a group of maybe like 6 to 8 that are making their way down into the structure here. Clockwork, you got your alchemist fire ready. What do you guys wish to do?
Do I have enough space to move closer? Not enough time.
Yeah. I mean, like it's going to be a little while before they're actually able to get down, and it sounds like they're all sort of on the level above.
Clockwork's going to tap Kate on the shoulder and hold up the alchemist fire and his whatever he's using to light it, and say.
So alchemist fire, you don't need to light it. Alchemist fire, it detonates. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll show it to Kate and sort of mime throwing it up the stairs and sort of slightly say, "Wait till they come down, and we'll."
Well, I take. Is it like Is it open, the staircase? Or is it? Or,
Yeah,
so I can see them coming, or
a picture like this, the type of staircase that goes between two levels in an airplane, right? So you can, if you go up a little bit, you can definitely see start to see what's happening on that level.
Actually, Clockwork thinking about that, he's going to start and get his caltrops out, and then maybe he'll suggest to Kate that she moves to one side, and he'll spread caltrops at the foot of the stairs, waiting for them to come down onto it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
and then he's going to step back to there, and still have the alchemical fire out.
Yeah.
She's going to then, in that case,
And the alchemical fire has a splash though, so you might want to go back a bit.
That's fine.
Okay.
Start up. So Kate's going to imbue her sword with fire.
Sure, and we'll assume that we're going to time it for when they've all they got themselves there. Okay.
Well, when they're jumping around on the caltrops, hopefully.
Yeah. All right. So
I might as well use them.
Here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me grab some. Let me grab your adversaries here. And then, where are we here? Oh, let me zoom out.
Mari and Ambrosius have time to move and set up while these two are getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ambrosius realizes only now that anything else is going on. Says, are we not exploring? Like, kind of closely.
Exploring will be on pause. Those orcs are coming.
Oh! And it follows Mari.
All right. So, let's see here. I think as they get themselves down... So, let me quickly look and see what the rules are for caltrops. I don't remember.
Can I have my rapier in one hand and my gun in the other?
Absolutely. I would be hurt if you didn't.
This is a technique I've not tried yet. I'm going to try this.
Okay, so one batch covers a small blast template and counts as difficult terrain. Anyone moving through it must make an athletics roll or be shaken. Pretty awesome.
Nice.
Okay. So, I think we're going to... let's go with the cards, guys. I'm going to move over to here, and I'll start moving the guys over as they're going down. Now, you can hear them getting together, and again, there's between 6 and 8 of these things, all talking in that scrap wall dialect.
Should I roll for smite now, or?
Well, we'll do it on your turn. Oh, you're doing it because you're trying to time it for right before they come down, right? Yeah. So let's just do it on your turn. They're going to have to move down anyway. Okay. So, and it'll be 2 targets that can be affected. How many batches of caltrops do you have, Clockwork?
It just says 1.
Okay, so yep, that's 1 then.
I don't know how big the small blast template is.
Well,
though.
That's what I'm about to tell you. It covers 2. 2 targets, so it'll cover 2 of the targets will be affected by your caltrops as they go down. Anyone want to position themselves, or are you guys where you want to be when, as they say, the shit goes down?
1 back.
Okay.
There's a hole, obviously, right, Kevin?
Yep. Your alchemist fire, it affects a medium template, right? Or is it small as well?
Yeah.
Medium template. Okay. So medium will be 3 targets. Okay.
Actually, in that case, I'll go to there so I can sort of throw it into the stairs as they come down.
So it says squares. So these are 2 yards. 2 yards each.
No, each thing. Remember, the markings for your distance and whatnot is 2 yards.
Yep.
Rather than having to do conversions or whatnot, just assume it's whatever's on it's inches. Whatever's on. So your pace. If your pace is a 6, you can move 6 squares. If your range of a spell is 12, it's 12 squares.
Gotcha. So when I'm measuring, it's doing squares.
It's doing squares, which tracks directly to your different things on your character sheet.
Cool.
Okay.
And this opening is facing west. The
opening is facing west. Yes. Yeah.
So that they got to come out this way.
Correct. Stairwell. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
okay.
It's going to move to here then.
All right. So then, guys, let's draw some cards. So, I'll go the order I got you guys on the screen this time. So, Kate, a 4. Mare, getting a 10. Clockwork, you're getting a king of clubs, and Ambrosius, 5 of clubs. The enemies...
Everyone be aware of the blast templates, though.
2 of clubs, guys. They are going dead last.
There we go.
It's like the deck knows our thematic setup. Okay, so guys, anyone want to spend bennies to get new action cards?
Nope.
No? All right. First up is Clockwork. What are you doing?
I'm going to hold an action till they appear, step on the caltrops, and then bang.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so you act as if you're holding your card. Then, Mare, what are you doing?
Mare is going to aim this round so that she can aim. She's kind of aiming at that spot.
So you can't really, like, to aim, you need to be focusing in on a target.
Okay, then she'll just have her gun ready and she'll wait for a target.
Yeah, try and ready. Yeah, hold her action. Excellent. Ambrosius?
Ambrosius holds up her holy symbol and says, Bry is beneath the water as well as above it, and casts protection on everybody.
Oh, fantastic. Go ahead.
All right. Let me... Protection. There we go.
And... Want to spend a Benny?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Stand by. It's a Benny there. Let's see. And I get Elan, so I get a +2 on this one.
You do, yep.
Okay, there we go.
7, nice. So everyone gets 2 points of armor. Okay.
Let's see. That's.
All right, so here we go. Then it is Kate.
Kate is going to charge her sword.
Okay, go ahead and cast Smite. Nice.
Okay.
+2.
2 damage.
All right, and then it is the Orcs. So then they will start, or the Scrappers. So I'm going to move my first one down here. Let's see. And I need to make an athletics check here. Yeah, athletics, okay. And where are my Orcs? Where are my Orcs? There we go. I actually wrote up the stats for these guys. Will scurrilously suggested that everything is improvised in my game. I would suggest otherwise. All right, here we go. That is a fumble. He suffers a wound. So, and because he's an extra, they can't actually suffer wounds. So what happens is this orc is like, yeah, and decides to charge down, steps on it, and kind of like, oh, lifts his foot, tumbles forward, falling, breaks his neck on the way down, and this orc.
Oh, you mean he doesn't slip and fall and go through this hole?
He tumbles down, and you have an orc corpse sitting at the bottom of the stairs, guys.
Nice.
And they're like, oh,
it's actually a slope, so he might actually just slide down into
funny.
It is slope. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, slides down and splut. I'll move his corpse to where you will find it. Boom. On the other ones, and with that opening,
we needed some grease here or something like that, and they just run down and just go.
This seems like a perfect point to take our mid-session break, refresh our beverages, and we will come back and see what happens next. An incredible opening maneuver.
Nice.
So the other guy? I guess the other guy is there now. Is that right?
I'll be making a roll for the other one. I think the.
Oh yeah, you got to move the other guy.
I got to move another one down still. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be back momentarily. We'll check in the chat as well too when we get back.
Cool.
So back momentarily. All right, sorry about that, guys. Anna Banana did not want to come in. It's gorgeous outside right now.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Hope the weekend's been a good one. Dick, what's going on? The road so far. Yeah, you know it. There's still a long road ahead for our Iron Gods heroes. All right, guys. Let's wait for Dave to get back here. Oh, and I got bennies. I forgot. 4 players today, 4 bennies for Kev. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Sweet.
Okay. You know, I was looking at, because we've been playing so much Savage Worlds, I have been looking at my Rippers stuff, because I got the box set for Rippers. And so in addition to, for those who don't know Rippers, it's a Victorian kind of like low superhero, honestly it's like the Van Helsing movie, but like, you know, Savage Worlds setting. But the cool thing is it also has a shared resource that players build over the course of their adventures, which is the lodge that they use, the Ripper's Lodge. And then they also have a series of favors that can be granted to you. In addition to getting like conviction and advancements and whatnot, you're also getting stuff to build your lodge, and you're getting stuff to call in favors that can be used as a resource in the game. Cool. And there's a way that the status, like your class level, because it's a Victorian setting, that, you know, having a chimney sweep call in favors from a academic, you know, with the British, whatever it is, the like the, what is the museum called again? The British Museum?
Oh yeah.
Is it just simply called the British Museum?
Maybe.
With the Rosetta Stone and...
Yeah. I can't remember. That sounds right.
Yeah. Forgive my cultural ignorance. Clearly not a cultural voucher.
Yeah, I've never played Rippers. That's always looked interesting to me.
Yeah, it looks like a cool setting, and I like the idea of those other kind of elements that you're keeping track of, too.
Yes.
And Ripper Tech, you can, as you defeat monsters, you can implant bits of their body into you to give you small powers and shit.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, we did Sean and like a Rippers stuff, the Amazon one for us at our convention last year, pre-COVID.
Was it fun?
That's pretty neat. Yeah, it's really neat. It actually, cause I you know, honestly, I'd been like, Savage Worlds, it's kind of weird. Use these, you know, but after playing it, I really enjoyed it. I hadn't played it for a while, you know, at least the new incarnation, but I think it helped to play it at a convention to rekindle my enjoyment of it.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. So then, guys, we're on to our next round. So you have very handily dealt with one foe so far.
Take that.
Let's go left to right once again here. So, Kate, you're on a 7 of clubs. Mare, 4 of diamonds. Clockwork. Joker. There you go, guys.
Nice.
Everybody gets a Benny and Clockwork.
There we go.
You get plus
And
2 to all your actions.
Did we get a Benny after
Look
the
at
break?
that!
Did we get a Benny after the break, Ken?
Wow.
You'll get a Benny after the mid-session break. You'll get a Benny from Clockwork's Joker and a Benny from Ambrosius's Joker. So you guys get 3 new Bennies.
Wow.
Awesome. Then there's no chance of me getting a Joker. I got a 7 of diamonds. All right. So then it looks like
I'm going to spend a Benny to
get a new card.
get
Got
a
it.
new card.
There you go. How about a Jack of Clubs?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I might as well spend a Benny too.
Yeah, you guys are flush with them. Okay, 10. Look at that. So once again, everyone's going to get a chance to go. So Clockwork, you got the first Joker. So you get the choice of where when you want to act. Do you want to go first, or do you want to wait?
I'm going to wait till they come down. The next one comes down the stairs, and then let him have it with the
Okay.
with the
Alchemist
Alchemist
Fire?
Fire.
You got it. All right, Ambrosius, you're up next. What are you thinking?
I think I'm going to wait as well.
Okay. Then it'll be Kate. What are you doing, Kate?
Let's see. I can't see the guy yet, right?
Nope. They saw the first take a header down the stairs. They are reassessing their options.
Right. I think Kate is going to then, since it seems they're going to slide this way. Kate is going to move, seeing that Clockwork has an Alchemist Fire ready, and move to here.
Okay.
And then ready, you know, if anyone survives the big kaboom, she'll be there to hack him up with the flaming sword. So
You got it. Mare.
Mare is going to move to this side over behind Clockwork and hold her shot for when she has an enemy to shoot.
You got it. All right, so then it is their turn. So first thing they're going to try and do is spot what the hell happened. They do. So then they're going to be spending... You can hear like clattering as the caltrops are being cleared from each of the stairs. And then what you see is... Yeah, one of them has been carefully making his way down. You have your shot. Clockwork, would you like to make an athletics check to try and go before this thing?
Yep.
Beat my 4. please.
So this would be athletics at
+2 because of your Joker.
yeah, it'll probably be netted out by the
Okay, yeah, you beat me. So go ahead and make another athletics check to throw your alchemist fire. That is a success.
Cool.
Oh, actually,
Okay, so and then click on your. Did I add a weapon entry for alchemist fire?
You did.
Okay, so go ahead and click on that. We won't.
I'm still doing the +2 from the Joker.
Don't worry about that. +2 for damage. I just want to get your damage thing set up. So click on the alchemist fire.
Yeah.
And then click on roll damage and add +2 from the Joker.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
It's funny you got the same roll.
Oh yes.
Holy
yeah.
smokes!
Yeah.
All right, so that is 10. So he is shaken and kind of he's not quite on fire, but he's. However, it says that targets might catch fire. So let's see here. Let's see what catching fire does. I think he might need to make an agility check, if I remember correctly.
I believe the phrase is stop, drop, and roll, but
Yeah, that has been a problem for orcs.
Well, yeah, he might end up going down the hole because the floor's sloping quite steeply, isn't it?
Yeah.
given the amount of times that I've been told to stop, drop, and roll, I thought I'd be on fire much more like this time in my life.
Mo, why don't you give us a D6 roll, please?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Okay, so he doesn't catch fire. He is, however, shaken. That is all of their turn. Anyone else?
Ambrosius is interested in popping in.
Yep, what are you doing?
So he's going to try being narratively invigorated and mechanically jokered. He is going to try for 2 actions, a multi-action.
Okay, what are you doing?
First of all, casting Boost Trait on, let's see, on probably, I think Kate and Clockwork on fighting. Because I'm thinking Mare is probably going to be ranged, so just in his mind what he's thinking. So so he's going to cast. He's going to cast that.
So he's going to boost what, shooting on both of them?
I'm sorry, fighting on Kate and Clockwork.
Oh, got it. Okay, sorry. Yep. You
He's
said that.
thinking
I just
range.
didn't
Yeah,
hear.
no, I understand.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sunday brain.
No problem. Okay.
Okay. With a raise. Fantastic. So if you guys go in, remember to go into the clockwork, the little cog bit of your character sheet for fighting, and boost it 2 levels.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Alrighty. So excellent. That was one of your actions.
One of my actions, and then I'm also going to try to sling this scrapper at -2 with my multi-action.
Awesome. Nice. So
Yeah.
there's like you can almost see cogs in his eyes as this manifests. Take them down!
Get them!
They plunder our riches!
That's right. Our tech. +2.
I played a Jotun character in Jared Rasher's Shadow of the Demon
I
Lord
remember
campaign.
that.
Yeah. And my character's battle cry was dibs.
Nice.
Oh man.
Stay. So the Joker's +2, and then the multi-action's -2. So should I just go with the 0?
Just regular, regular
Yep.
modifier. Yep.
Okay. So 5.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. +2 to the damage. Is that
+2 damage from Joker. Yep.
okay?
Come on.
8.
And 8. Okay. So it hits him, but unfortunately he is
Yeah.
armored.
I was prepared for that. They're pretty
You
tough.
could spend a penny to re-roll damage if you wanted.
You know what? That's
You're sitting on 7, and then
I am. I'll do it.
yep,
Yeah.
can't take him with you. So
Yeah. Okay. Reroll damage. There we go.
you know, unlike a skill check fumble,
Oh,
same thing.
one.
There you go.
Good
All
try.
right, so
Good try.
hits him, but he's just shaken right now.
Yeah.
All right. So then, guys, that is the Omare. You had a ready to action too.
But she missed.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Now, so end of action, guys. Let's. Oh, and a reminder to Kate: you can spend a Benny to get power points back if you choose to. You get 5 points if you spend a Benny.
Can I re-roll?
Yes, you can. Yep.
And an attack is a skill, so that gets Elan.
It gets in Elan. Yep.
Nice. There you go.
That is a
When do you
hit.
spend that Benny then?
Whenever you want. Whenever you want.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
free
do
action. Okay. Then it is. Go ahead and roll damage, and you get a raise. Oh shit! That's another orc that slides down, and
then Mare says in Orc, "It's safe down here."
Nice.
Nice. All right, let me make a. Go ahead and make an intimidation check. Actually, I'm going to contest with their. If you don't have it on your sheet, it's unskilled.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, look at that!
How about that?
There seems to be some disagreement up top about whether they're going to go down or not. So for now, they're holding. You guys,
Okay.
like we're not going to draw cards for this, but for about like 30 seconds, you can hear them shouting up on top, and you can hear the voices. Some are orcish, some are hobgoblin, but they don't seem to be willing to go down. At least the orcs certainly don't. Is there anything?
Just for my purposes, how many seconds are around? How many rounds do you think?
I think it's
pass,
6 seconds per turn. So your any spells will end. But remember, you can spend 1 point to extend the duration another 5.
Yep.
So Mari, while they're arguing, she goes to the stairs and she tries to like point up and take an extra shot.
Okay. So let's see here. First, okay. So and if you're, I want to check one thing, guys, because duration. I don't know if you need to spend it for each individual target.
I think you do. I believe you do.
Yeah, because it makes sense that you would.
It's a bit too generous otherwise. I mean, I think it's a point per person for an additional duration length.
Okay, great. Then you. So if you guys want to extend your, like Kate's, your smite's only going to cost 1 extra to increase. Ambrosius, yours would be, I guess, 2. No, it'd be 2.
1 per person, isn't it?
It'd be 2 for the 1 per person. So 2 for the fighting ones, and then it would be 4 for the protection.
Yep.
But you could spend a Benny to get 5 power points, and then it would just net you a 1.
I think that's what I should do.
Okay.
I will. So we said 6, right? 6 for everything.
6 for everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd be down to 7 power points. Oh, and then you're gonna spend a power point or spend a Benny to get.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Awesome. So you're maintaining your prayer kind of under your breath. Mare, give us a stealth check. See if you can get up there without being spotted. 7, okay? So let's roll for notice. And I'll roll just as a group. They don't seem to notice you. So yeah, you can see there's a group of hobgoblins and there's a group of orcs that are sort of shouting at each other. There's only 2 orcs left right now. There's 7 hobgoblins who are shouting. Who do you want to shoot, a hobgoblin or an orc?
I think I'm going to try and shoot a hobgoblin.
Okay. Go right ahead. You're going to get +2 to hit. So you're going to get +4 to hit because you got the drop on them.
Okay.
Holy shit. A raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
Any damage modifier?
+4 for having the drop. Oh my god. Yeah,
Nice.
So what does it look like as you zorch one of these hobgoblins?
Yeah, I think Mari just kind of creeps up a couple of stairs until she can see somebody, and then she like blasts this guy, and while he's in the middle of arguing, it's like his like whole head just vaporizes.
Yeah.
Pink mist.
So here is well, I don't have a thing, but just a reminder of what the hobgoblins in Pathfinder look like. Here you go, guys. It's a big
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Very
badass.
Turns around to the group. I'm trying to make them angry to come downstairs.
Okay. I think that mission achieved. So let's draw cards again. All right, I've shuffled the deck. So we're starting off with Kate once again. 5, Mare, a 9, Clockwork, a 2 of Spades, and Ambrosius, a Jack of Diamonds. The Hobgoblins, Ace of Clubs. Anybody
Uh-oh.
spending a Benny to get a new card?
Me.
Okay.
Nope.
You reshuffled after the Jokers, right?
I did, yeah. So there's jokers that are available there. Anyone else want to spend a Benny? Nope.
No,
Going,
I'm good.
Going. Gone. All right. So then first up will be the Hobgoblins. I have...
I spent a penny.
You did? Okay, so you got to either say or put your hand up. I didn't hear that.
Oh,
No?
okay.
Yeah,
I must have
sorry.
been a bit far away from the mic.
That's okay. 6 for you. You want to spend another Benny? One of the things I
No.
checked between last session is you can spend as many bennies as you want. You just choose.
No, I think I'll leave it at that.
The fates have spoken. All right, so Mare, I didn't give any cover modifiers for you, so they're not going to have any cover modifiers to try and shoot you. Let's see here, or try and get to you. I think there are 3.
Tell
Yeah.
the Hobgoblins to, next time you get a chance, Mare, tell those orcs to overthrow their Hobgoblin overlords.
All right, so the 3 Hobgoblins are going to shoot at you. Mare. So I just need a 4 to hit you. Let's see here. I got 2 hits. So first one, Mare, your toughness, you have that armor up as well. So Mare, your toughness is a 10 with 4 of it coming from armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so first shot is exploding. A hit and a wound. Do you want to spend a Benny to soak?
Just one wound?
Just 1 wound.
No.
Okay, so then you are shaken. And you suffer 1 wound, and then the second one explodes as well. Is only 1 more wound. Do you want to try and soak that?
No.
Okay, so you got 2 wounds right now. If these arrows hit you, they're not lethal because of the protective armor or spell that surrounds you, the Blessing of Bry. And then one of the orcs is actually going to run in and try and push you down the stairs. So I need a contested strength check, please.
So I will have to unshake with my Benny?
No. You can automatically resist this. When you're shaken, you can move and you can still take free actions. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can resist. So what was it?
Yeah, it is your strength. I only rolled a 4. Holy
Nice.
shit! So you're
Nice.
wrestling with this thing, Mare. You can see
I'm
that
down the hole.
there is a orc scrapper here that is trying to push Mare down the stairs. Mare's also, you can see the clattering of 2 arrows come down. All right, next up will be Ambrosius. What are you doing?
What can we see from our perspective? From Ambrosius'
I think you can hear Mare and an orc sort of shouting at each other, and you hear the sound of injury, but she's partly up that staircase, right? So,
I think Ambrosius is going to hold at this point.
okay. Then next will be Mare. I spend a
So
Benny to
I'm
unshake,
gonna-
or are you going to roll?
Spend a Benny to unshake.
Okay.
And take my unshake off. Okay.
Yep.
And then can I withdraw, or is there some kind of action like that?
So withdraw will give him a free strike on you. You can. There's actually an edge you can get that will allow you to get out without allowing that. So something to think of for future. What you can do though is go parry, which will give you +4 to your parry, or full defend gives you +4 to your parry, and then you could withdraw.
Okay. Well, and she has a rapier in her hand, which gives her an extra +1 to her parry.
Yep.
So like, so just basically like trying to get down the stairs.
Sure. So your parry will now be a 10. Let me make the attack on you. Nope. Swings at you and you're able to get down. So move your... Be like one,
How many
2... It'd be like, say 2 of your pace is taken up getting down the stairs.
Okay, so she's got 4 left.
Yep.
2, 2, 2. They're coming.
And Mare is bleeding from one... not like mechanically, but you can see that she's been injured.
Ambrosius replies, good job, ending on a question mark.
Nice. Then it's Clockwork's turn. What are you doing, Clockwork? Oh, did we lose Mo again?
No, I'm going to wait till another orc comes around the corner, and I'm just going to lob my remaining alchemist fire at him.
Okay. Then it is Kate's turn.
Kate's gonna hold as well.
Okay. All right, next turn, guys. We got no jokers this round, so first up.
I think at the end of that turn, Kevin, is it possible I can jump in?
Yes. What do you want to do?
I like seeing Mare kind of stumble back down maybe a little bit. I can tell that she's injured.
Yep.
And holds out her, kind of instinctively, and gets her holy symbol pointed at Mare and trying to call down the blessings of Bry upon her for a heal.
Okay, go ahead and cast healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And success. One of your wounds was healed.
Nice.
There's the sound of clockworks turning. That's a terrible imitation of it, but
that'll do. That'll do.
I'll have to have a word with our ADR department. So then it is end of the round. So next round. So Ambrosius is not holding. Kate and Clockwork are not getting cards this round because you are holding actions. But first up is so Mare. There's that 7 I drew. For you, there Ambrosius is getting a new card, an 8, and the adversaries, Queen of Spades. Anyone spending a Benny to get a new card?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Then first up is them. So, Clockwork, you will have the first opportunity to see this orc coming down the stairs. Let's make a contested athletics. I got a 6 on mine.
Right.
So go ahead, give us an athletics check.
Which one did we boost? Oh, it's fighting, wasn't it?
Yeah. It should see. Oh, nice. So, yep, you can make your.
It does. -2. Yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack roll. Athletics check with your. Or just click on the Alchemist Fire.
Yep.
That's a hit. Roll damage. So actually, hold on. No. Mo, you've got it set to go with fighting. Athletics is what you use with Alchemist Fire. So I need you to give us an athletics check, please.
Right.
Because your athletics is not a D12. Okay, just need an athletics check from you, Mo, please. So that is a hit still. Good. And the damage is 7. So this thing comes running through the fire. And it will finish its action. Trying to get to you. Your parry is currently a...
8, 2 of which are armor.
Sorry?
8, 2 of which is armor from the spell.
No, that's your toughness, not your parry. I need to hit you first.
When can
I got you as a
Kate
6.
I'm holding.
Oh, now
6,
you can. Yeah, you can take your action
After
now.
this?
So you'd have to make an athletics check here. Kate, give us athletics. I got a 6 again. Yep, you're able to act. So you see this thing. What do you want to do?
She's gonna close and try to hack him before he gets to
Please do.
attack him before he attacks Clockwork.
Yep, go ahead. Great roll for athletics too. All right,
A
so
hit, though. No, maybe it's. I don't know if it's a hit.
that is not a hit. No, unfortunately.
I'm gonna use a Benny.
Yep, go ahead.
I'll reroll.
Their parry is a 6.
Jeez.
Okay,
well.
you can spend another Benny if you want. Like you can keep going.
That's okay.
Okay, all right. So this thing comes in. It does manage to connect with Clockwork. So Clockwork, this is. And now this is against an 8 for your armor. So I'll use the metal dice again as appropriate for Iron Gods. All right, so this is +2, 14. I got a 16 in total. So that's a hit with 2 wounds. You are shaken. Clockwork, you want to soak that?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and give us a Vigor check. Oop, wrong thing. You want to spend a Benny to re-roll that.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can I pretend the Benny to unshake first, or?
No, because you're rolling to see if you're going to get... Yeah.
No.
And Unshaken doesn't give any modifier. Now, you could... You spent 2, you're down to 4 bennies right now. You could keep spending bennies if you want to try re-rolling.
Yeah. One more.
Okay.
Third deterrent. Ooh.
That
Rough.
it? Okay.
It's rough.
So, you have suffered 2 wounds as this thing hammers down on you. Then... Having the way cleared, another orc is going to run down. He is running, so I need to make... Yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah! And he is going to have to make an athletics check to see if he falls. Succeeds. I got -2 to hit you, so I need a 10 to hit you, Clockwork. Nope. Narrow miss. You're easily able to keep out of the way of the second one, having felt the impact of the first. Then we're going to start having the Hobby-Gobbies making their way down. And Mare, we're going to try and shoot you. I miss. It ricochets off of that thing behind you.
What are they firing?
Longbows.
A longbow.
Yeah, I'm just going to put the other ones. They're not visible yet, but they're making their way down. Mare, you achieved what you were going for. All right, and the next up is Ambrosius.
Ambrosius exclaims at the sight of Clockwork getting cracked with the from the orc's weapon.
Yep.
And already having out her holy symbol, just repeats it, and Bry has not forgotten you either. And
as the Clockwork Goddess has said, second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, exactly. And
Keeps the name.
Healing.
Oh, so the healing is at range? That's kind of
It's ranged, yeah.
With a cleric, yeah. Clerics get one of their class abilities is they can heal up to their spirit dice.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
That's a big one.
your
So
2
that's
wounds are
two
healed,
wounds.
Mo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
So
All
does
right.
that mean he's unshaken also, or he has still has
No,
to spend
unfortunately, he still is shaken.
No.
But if he did make a successful vigor check that got rid of his wounds, that would have unshaken him as well.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the upsides of doing the vigor beforehand. All right, then it is Mare. What do you do, Mare?
There's a hobgoblin that shot me. I think he deserves to die.
I did. Ooh, you don't spend... Oh, you got no bennies! Oh, no! So you fire at him. Now, as a reminder, you could have used rapid fire because of your new edge and rolled an extra shooting dice.
All right.
Now, you didn't, but as a reminder, I think you've been judicious with your
Next time.
shots. Yeah, next time. Speaking of next time, guys, no one got a joker, so we're just inching closer to it. First up is Kate. Ooh, Queen of Clubs. Queen she is. It's almost like it's based off of her.
Yeah.
Mare. 8 of spades. Clockwork. 7 of diamonds. Ambrosius. Oh boy. Are these guys getting a Benny or getting a Joker? Oh,
Got a king.
King. Anyone spending bennies to get a new card?
Trouble.
No.
No.
All right. You know what I'll do is, actually, guys, to make it easier, I'll just ask anyone spending a Benny hold up your hand, because that way I can just see rather than waiting for everyone to answer verbally. That's probably faster. See, we're learning. We're learning as we go here. All right, so then it is the adversary's turn first. All right, so first we've got 2 orcs on Clockwork. We see the healing effect of that. They get a gang up bonus of +1, so they currently need a Clockwork. Oh, hold on, Clockwork. Here's an upside. Your fighting has been increased to a D12, which means your parry should be higher right now. What's your parry currently?
Yeah, it is. I was a bit confused. It's 8 now. The parry.
8 now. Excellent. Yep. It's because your parry is always based off of half of your fighting dice +2, plus whatever other modifiers may be in there. So
And really, Bry, the blessings of Bry.
absolutely. So
Yeah,
then,
crazy.
I need now a 7 to hit you with the gang up bonus. So these 2 orcs are going in, swinging these, and between your natural grace and their and the blessings of Bry, you're leaping over their attacks and deking under them and rolling to the side. They just cannot connect. The one that is facing you, Mare, I think he's going to take 2 shots this round at -2, so I need a 6 to hit you. Let's see here. Both of them hit. One of them potentially with a raise. One of them gets a raise on it. So, the first one hits you. That's 14, 16. Versus your 10.
10?
Yeah, so I got a hit and 1 wound. You want to try and... Oh, you can't. Shit. All right, so you got... I'll let you mark yourself as shaken. And then the second shot, this is the less impressive one. Let's see. Explodes again. Doesn't get a raise, though. So 1 more wound. You suffered 2 wounds, Mare, from his double shots. Then this other one, they're going to drop their bows, grab their long swords, and come racing down. So here we go. One is going to go down here, and we'll... let's see here. Engage with Kate, I guess. Their fighting is not as good as their shooting. Kate, you have a parry of 6, so this thing comes in, but that flaming giant sword of yours keeps them at a distance. They're not able to get an opening. And then finally, this last one will go down, and I'm actually going to try and sneak my way around here. I'm going to move this out of the way. So, Kate, you get a free strike against this guy.
Okay.
He may get there.
Jeez.
You want to spend a Benny to reroll?
Where is he trying to go?
He's trying to get to just above. He's trying to work around to get to Mare and Clockwork.
Is that the guy that shot? Oh, no, it's someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that shot is right there.
Okay. I will spend a... Yeah, I'll spend a Benny.
Okay, go ahead. The parry is a 5. With a raise.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage. Remember to add your plus 2 or 4
Plus
from your
2.
smite.
It's plus 2 right now.
Plus 2 from your smite.
I
Go ahead.
actually put it into the character sheet.
Oh, nice. Okay. Holy shit. So
14.
he tries to sneak past with his allies. You see it, and what does it look like as you carve this one hobgoblin down?
Oh, I just like stab out, and like as he leaves, his like entrails catch on fire, and he collapses.
There's a hideous smell of burned meat. Then, to carry on with this badass dwarf, you're up next. What are you doing?
Shoot. I think she's gonna try her new spell.
Ooh.
Well, if I do like a burst, how does it work?
Yeah, burst is a cone.
Yeah, so it'd be, I could only get 2 people right now. It looks like, right?
Well, my bigger concern is so if you
getting clockwork.
Yeah, if you face it in this I'm moving your token. Let me go on the thing. If you face it this way, there's no way of him getting hit. It'll just be these 2 that you'll hit. You want to do that?
Like, yeah, I'll do these 2 guys, or I could just step up and wade in and just take the multi penalty anyway, the -2 penalty anyway.
You could, and you could also wild strike and get that offset.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I think she's gonna do that. Just step up and wild strike. Attack.
Yeah. Okay. So
attack the two hobgoblins like a wide sweep.
Nice. Okay. So then,
The first one.
yeah. So the wild strike will offset the penalty for multi-action. So go ahead and make your first attack.
Okay, the first attack.
Parry's a 5 for the hobgoblins. It's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Their toughness is. Their toughness is an 8. Oh! So yeah, you carve through one of them. You hit that one and like sort of a backhand sweep with the other. You carve the other one. His body falls down that hole, and then you're able to bring it down on the third, the one that just shot Malray. Go ahead and make your attack.
Nice.
Yep, hit with a raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, nice.
That D12 in fighting is pretty sweet sometimes.
Oh,
Holy smoke!
that one. I mean, since it's like she cuts him like almost all the way through in half because it's like
Totally.
heated metal like butter.
Love it. All right. Then next up is Ambrosius. What are you doing?
Ambrosius.
If only she spoke Orcish.
Yeah.
What's it? Ambrosius, first of all, probably instinctively seeing the arrows, just letting fly, takes a little closer step to this, looking for a little cover to this tube, and then fearing for Mare, still just symbols still out, just zapping and zipping and like sparks flying out of it, says, Bri, we need you once more, and tries to heal Mare.
Now, do you want to spend a Benny?
That's yes.
Back?
For that was yes.
Okay.
That is a necessary first.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to fix.
No worries. So another thing that you can do as an option, if you want a short cast, remember you can take a -1 to your roll for each power point you don't spend. You're good now, but I thought I'd mention that as a reminder that that's an opportunity or thing you can do.
Yeah, I'll just we're good. I'll spin the yep.
So your eyes flare, and once again we see clocks or cogs moving in them.
Yep.
Let's see how that healing goes. Come on.
Okay. Oh,
with a raise. 2 wounds healed again, Mare. Once again, Ambrosius has got your back, which was broken, as well as your ruptured skin, your injured spleen.
Yes.
He's got everything.
Yep.
Then, speaking of Mare, you're up next. What are you doing, Mare?
We killed our Hobgoblin overlords already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sent them to their death.
Yes.
Yep. You're good to go. What are you doing, Mare?
But now everyone's in melee, so I can't shoot into melee without risking hitting a friend?
Correct. What you gonna do?
I had been thinking I was going to shoot. I'm still going to shoot. I hope I don't hurt somebody.
Okay.
She aimed at this one here.
Okay. Sorry in advance. That is a hit. With a raise. Go ahead and roll damage. 10. That is enough to shake it. So you... Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? My goodness. All right. So you Zorch, it clips near this thing, and it kind of... Between this, terrifying dwarf with a flaming sword and flaming hair behind it, and this Inferno pistol Zorch in the air between it, it is off its guard right now. So... Then it is Clockwork's turn. What are you doing, Clockwork?
I'm going to experiment with my Kai powers. I'm going to, which is a abbreviated free action, so that's Smite.
Hold on,
3 power points.
I have forgotten to update this character sheet.
Oh,
there we
right,
go.
Yeah.
Let me get this for you. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now you got a way of tracking your power points. Go ahead.
Right. So Smite.
Your key point.
Will
hold on. You're putting the cart before the horse here. You need to unshake first.
Oh, I'll spend a Benny to unshake.
Okay. Down to 2 bennies. And then, rat key. So you got +4 to damage. And can I assume there's a attack coming after this?
Yes, that's 3 power points. So it's
+4. +4. Well, I'm telling you what it is. It's +4 damage.
Oh, indeed it is.
Okay.
So that's an attack with the punchy.
Here we go. Okay, so their Orcs parry is a 6. Go. You want to spend a Benny to re-roll that?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, so close. So you're down to 1 Benny. You want to spend that last one and try and get a hit on?
I'll spend the last one and try and get him.
Right. I love us spending more than 1 Benny on a roll. This is great. That is a hit. Excellent.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
So that would be...
And +4 from your smite, yeah. All right. So 13 is enough to...
That was worth it.
Yep. Hit, and that is shaken as well. Great. It wasn't a race. You can't make it... you can't use your stunning fist, but... Okay, guys. That is the end of the round.
Well, actually, you'd probably punch the one that was shaken.
Unless you declare it, though.
Yeah, okay. No, yeah.
Sorry, you got to be clear.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty then, guys. We're up for Kate. Jack of Hearts. Mare. 6 of Clubs. Clockwork. 8 of Diamonds. Ambrosius. king of spades, and the last remaining orcs, a 9. Let's spend a Benny. See if we can fish for that joker. Nope.
No.
I'm sitting on a shit ton of bennies. We're almost at the end of the session. Let's spend another one. Like you say, you can't take them with you.
That's right.
Oh, that ace of spades is looking pretty good, though. Anyone else want to spend bennies? Nope.
Good.
All right. I'm going to spend my last 2 bennies to unshake my orcs. So the orcs... I got 1 that is going to attack Clockwork. So, let's see here. Your parry currently is an 8. I need an 8 to be able to hit you. Let's see here. That is not going to do it. It's recovered from the hit that you gave it, but it tries to return the favor with this giant club. Your reflexes are far too fast. Hits the ground. The one against Kate, I need a 6 to hit you. I just got a 6.
Well, I have an 8 because my fighting is also 12 now.
Oh, right. Yeah. So it would have hit you, but the blessings of Bry. Yeah, deke to the side.
Bry!
I think Ambrosius will soon have his first convert. Bry is really happy.
Nice. All right. Speaking of Ambrosius, next up on a king of spades. What are you doing there, Ambrosius?
Refresh my memory. Who's hurt here? If anyone.
I think it was the heals. Did I don't know if any
Clockwork?
Clockwork? Do you have any wounds?
Yeah, Clockwork. You hurt? Mo? You injured, Mo?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm still fatigued, but
Yeah. That fatigue's tough, but
You healed me last week.
Yeah. Mari's good. Kate, you were never hurt, right? You're good.
I'm fine.
Okay. Then I'm going to sling. I'll take a crack at whoever looks wounded among the if any do.
Both the orcs look equally terrifying at this point.
Okay. I'll just I'll sling it. I'll sling at this one.
You got it. Go ahead.
All right. Sling.
Go. Sling that thing.
7.
That is a hit, not a raise, but it's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
See if you can shake it. Yes.
There we
no.
go.
No, you can't.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, so
8.
close.
Ugh. So you hit this thing, it pays it no mind whatsoever. If it did injure it, it's so lost in fury and fighting. Speaking of furious fighting, Kate, you're up next.
So I want to give these guys an opportunity to surrender. I tell them in common because I don't know Orc, but I tell them we've killed your Hobgoblin enslavers. Join us or join them. And I point,
Nice.
I point to all the burning viscera and guts around.
Give us a intimidation check, please.
I don't. Okay, well, it's going to come out like voice.
I'll give you a
crack
+2. I'll give you a +2 to the roll though, because this is
Okay.
okay.
4.
4 is not bad. So one of them does seem to pause. It's a question of whether it's the one that you're fighting on. 1 to 3 is the top one. Yeah. So the one that the Clockwork is fighting is kind of like seems to be stopping fighting. The one that you're facing is lost in battle fury.
Okay, so can I still attack him or no?
Nope, that was your action.
Okay.
Okay, then it is Clockwork. What are you doing? The one that you're facing seems to be standing down.
okay. So does it cost 1 point to sustain or 3?
Well, no, it lasts 5 rounds.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good thing about power. And
Excellent.
Yeah.
In that case, if that guy
well.
seems to be pulling back, he's going to say, "Good job," and then he's going to punch the diagonal one.
Yes.
Do we get a team up bonus for this one?
Gang
as
up,
well?
yes you do. +1 to hit.
Yeah, I don't think I put that in last time. So
Well, yeah. So this is where declaring your target helps you. Okay, go ahead.
You're going to be
Just enough. So you you nod towards that one, spring up, spin around, and your tail cracks the other one in the back of the head. Let's see how much damage. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh.
sorry. That is plus
12, right? Because you've got your
4
smite.
for that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. All right, so their toughness is a 10. That is a 12, so he's shaken. Whack! You hit it right in the back of the head, and it kind of... You may have your opening now, Kate. or Mare. Mare's up next. What are you doing?
Rapid fire.
Okay. Nice. So 8, and roll one more. Roll that one more time.
So just hit the reroll button.
Yeah, just hit reroll. And we'll take the second one. Will just be just the D10. So that's 2 hits. So roll damage from the first one. Yep, dead. And did you want to roll the? Yeah. So, were you trying to shoot both orcs or just one?
Both.
Yeah. So the other one, you hit this clockwork. You look down, and the orc sort of like his shoulders slump as if he's surrendering, and then there's a flash of light, and then there's a smoldering hole where one of his eyes once was. And he drops down dead.
And then Mare says, "No prisoners in Orc."
Nice. Guys, with that one
Kate-
dropping to the ground...
Kate is kind of irritated, and she says, prisoners have information that we could use. I didn't know androids were so bloodthirsty.
Certainly. But we have a limited time here. Do you think that they didn't send for help? We need to get whatever technology or things we find and get out.
Yeah, Mari is obviously channeling Murderbot.
Yeah. Everybody gets a Benny. Nice. Congratulations on dropping those. Now,
Cool.
I'm going to assume that enough time is going to pass that your powers will drop as well.
Yep.
Okay. So then, guys, with them down, what do you wish to do next?
I think we should go
Investigate
down
the hole, I think.
Unless there's a door there.
There's a door over there as well, yeah. Looks like.
Sorry, Kate. Maybe I should have let them live. I will take that into consideration for the next time.
She spins her pistol and puts it in the holster.
Cool.
Yeah, I think in the film version of our campaign, every time you put your pistol back in its holster, there's a whip crack sound effect. All
What
right.
Yeah, I mean,
What did we have boosted? I just had toughness.
Just the fighters, just the melee fight trait
I'll have to take the
skill.
and the toughness.
Yeah.
And the armor? Is the armor boost gone too?
Yeah,
Yes.
armor's gone too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, guys. So, with them down, where do you wish to go now?
I think we should sing a song. Mari
Well,
starts to
I
sing.
think Clockwork's going to get the rope out, sling one end around the tube, and then drop it down so we can get down, I think.
Sure. Yeah.
Is this door
He's
locked?
seriously curious about what's down there, so he's going to...
Down here, right?
Yes.
The hole that had
the smaller one?
They both go the same
They
place.
go the same place?
Yep. Same room.
Kevin, the stairs only go up?
Stairs only go up. Correct.
Yep. Okay.
And this, Mare. Mare, why don't you give us an occult roll, please?
That sounds like unskilled, but I'm going to learn about this Numerian technology.
Yeah, this is going to be... Oh, sorry, academics, not occult, academics, because it's Numerian.
Oh.
Is your academics better?
Yes.
Go roll that.
It's just
I screwed up, so you get a free reroll.
okay.
That's not bad. Not good enough, though. This is definitely some kind of Numerian device. Its function you're not quite sure of.
There's some kind of Numerian technology over here that I can't quite figure out. If only I knew more about Numerian technology. Ambrosius, do you have a book on that?
What? And
Go ahead and give
Are you
us
guys
an...
going down the hole?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got the
Clockwork's
rope.
about ready to start abseiling down the hole at this point.
Kate can hold it. Kate can hold the rope while you go down. Clockwork.
Oh, we just looped it around the pillar.
Oh, this one here, the glass pillar.
This one's secure.
You can tell it's definitely not glass. It appears to be glass. It
Yeah,
is
that's
some
what-
kind of
that's what I'm saying.
enchanted... Like how sky metal is much tougher than normal metal. The whatever this is, it is much tougher. Which speaks to the violence of whatever event shattered them.
Okay.
So, Clockwork, let me move you down, and you can kind of describe what you're seeing to everyone else. And then I'm going to ask Ambrosius to give us an academics roll, please.
all right.
Oh,
Here we
all
go.
right. So, you know what? You've read about these things.
Mm.
And what this is actually, it is a transporting. Because you see how it goes around back there? And it seems to be freestanding. Doesn't connect to anything. This is a transportable room. You move into the room, and the whole room shifts up and down different levels.
What? Mare, this is a room that moves.
Room that moves?
We should get on it.
Does it go down? Because then we wouldn't need a rope.
We should go wherever it takes us. Let's get on.
Now, what you would know, Ambrosius, with that good of a roll, is that it does require some form of power. And it appears that there is not power to this thing yet. Now, Clockwork, what you see down there is exactly as I described to the others before. There are what look like either altars or perhaps like some kind of sky metal slab on which people could rest. There are cupboards that are all sitting open along the walls in here. And then there is this pool of water, and there's a bunch of detritus. Everything that seemed to have been contained within those cupboards or otherwise sitting in the room has all accumulated on the bottom here. There is also
in that case,
a dead orc with a broken neck.
Okay, I'll quickly fish out his money pouch and
Sure.
And I'll say, "Oh, there's loads of tech down here," and then I'm going to go off to the water and start trying to scoop stuff out.
I can't remember. Does Clockwork have greedy as a hindrance?
He's curious and reckless, isn't it? Or which is the other one?
What are you trying to do? Hide stuff?
Impulsive and curious. So he's
you definitely get a Benny for that. That's great.
He does have thievery.
Yeah,
he does do thievery as well.
Okay, so what you find on this is it's actually give us a 1 second here. It'll be so let's say 20 silver discs on him. Oh, sorry, no, it's 20 silver. Actually, like silver pieces, not silver discs. And then, would you give us a percentile?
Are you typing this, Dave, or no?
This is
I'm
not
keeping
valuable. This is
a
a
record,
regular.
but does someone want to volunteer for?
Well, Mo, you're the one who was searching. Would you give me a percentile roll, please?
20 silver
yeah.
discs?
Not 20, sorry, not 20 silver discs.
Silver pieces.
You can put 2 silver discs. That's probably that's the value of it. Okay, thank you, Mo. You find another potion in here. On him.
Okay.
And then, so Ambrosius, what you know is that this would need to have power put to it. You might be able to jury rig something, but you need something that would have a power that would be able to provide power, like, say, the power packs that operate Malray's pistol.
Ambrosius kind of
And I think
curses under his breath.
At present, you've only got one that's charged and one that needs to be reworked, right, Malray?
Yeah, she's got a power pack with a severe failure with a -5.
So what that means mechanically is you could definitely try and make use of the severely damaged one. It gives -4 to the athletics or repair check to try and a jury rig, but you could try.
I have a -5 written down on the. For the
Oh, I
severe
think
failure.
that may have been an error because it's -4. -1 is the glitch, and then -4 is when it's really severely. You don't get worse than that.
Okay.
Ambrosius is mindful of last time too that we were unsuccessful and it drained Mare's battery, so he's a little he's reticent to jump on that.
Both literally and metaphorically.
Exactly. So he curses a little under his breath at his lack of resource here, but looks around for his fellows.
Yeah.
And did they go down? But Mare and Kate are still on his floor.
Kate is sort of, I'm picturing, hands on her hips or her legs, kind of like crouched over and looking down. There's a rope that leads down in there that Clockwork seems to have scampered down, and Mare has just joined him.
Yeah.
Well, we have to get back to this, but are we going down?
Mari just slid down.
All right, okay. Mare, oops, that's a arrow.
I guess that we all are, right? Going.
Okay. Everyone's
Might as
going
well.
down?
Yeah.
Okay. And
What if more orcs come and sever our rope?
Then
That would
best
be
enjoy your new home then.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys all make your way down, and it's as I described as what you see. I'm going to get rid. It's good to have it there for effect for now, but I am going to get rid of our friend, the broken neck orc. Nobody is a necromancer, and will be making any creative use out of that body. So, all right, what do you guys wish to do now? It appears that there's at least one door.
There's a door, and then there's this right here, open passageway, right?
Yeah, that
Is
wall.
this
is
Well, I'm going to go and look
shattered.
at the stuff over here.
She'll look and peek around the corner.
So what you can see, let me go through and give a description of what you guys find here. So Kate, you can see that it looks like the base, like this is where the hull has been punctured. And this is part of the earth that is poking through there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Clockwork and Mare, yeah, there is a lot of stuff to look through here.
Was that like water or jelly over there or something?
This is all water over here. The blue, yeah.
And what are these again, Kevin? If anything, these.
That is just a marking of where the hole is, so you guys can keep
holes
track
were?
of. Yeah, the holes are right
of
above
course.
you there.
Right on.
And then what
the
you see
rope
over there,
is-
there's another door over there, Kate.
Okay, so like the rope is here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, what do you guys wish to do next? You can hear nothing down here.
Ambrosius runs over to you. Said there's a lot of stuff over here, so he's intrigued and
And
runs over.
it's incidentally, the smell is terrible. If you think that water is bad, swimming through it, having it be stagnant down here is even worse. What are you thinking, guys? There does appear submerged over here. There is a door as well.
Maybe that could be a way out.
Quite possibly, yeah.
But
Or
don't
we should-
open it, and water might come in.
Or it'll open and all this water will flood in.
Is it survival to look through the Numerian technology to try and find something useful?
It is, yeah. Well, to find
just watching the door
It's a
just in
survival to
case,
find
whatever.
anything. What else? Okay, so Kate's watching the door.
Yeah,
just to give you an idea-
watching while these guys explore, she's like trying to be responsible, even though she wants to look at these things. Because you forget she is an academic.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. Now let's see. The level. Yeah, the level of the water in this particular room, guys. Is probably quite deep. So getting here, the water starts and it gets down to about almost to the ceiling by the time it gets to the far side of the room because of how the angle of the pitch in the room. You're not going to need to worry about like holding breath or anything like that. It just makes it difficult. You're going to have to like dive down, root, and then get up again. I'm going to make the time for scavenging being a little longer. So, what are you thinking, guys?
Scavenging.
Let me grab something. I'm just going to... There are great...
Ambrosius is pained that he has to get his robes full of this stanky nonsense, but...
Yet again, too. All right. So, hold on here. Let me find... yes, there we go. All right, guys. So, here are things that you can do. So, survival is just to try and get some loot in there. Academics could be used to try and identify the best bits that are in
Occult?
there. I don't think a cult is more... And the only reason being is because, like we said, because I'm linking academics and repair to sort of knowledge of Numerian tech, it'll be that. If you're looking for magical stuff, a cult would definitely be applicable, but...
Yeah, pure tech.
Yeah, it's pure tech, so it's unlikely to be there. And then notice is just sort of like you happen to be lucky and spot something. So, what do you guys think?
Ambrosius is poking around with the academics and repair.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
So, and this will take... Let's see.
Ambrosius will spend a bene
That's an excellent plan.
with his elan.
Okay, go right ahead.
6.
A 6, nice. Okay, so success. All right. So what you are able to find in there is there are some strange Numerian fluids that are within here. And you got a sense of like, give us the worst of your academics. Here's what I'm going to say. Maybe I'll make sure I mention this. I'm going to say a tech roll. When I say tech roll, what I mean is the worst of your academics or your repair. Okay, it'll save us having me saying the same thing over and over again. So just give us a tech roll.
Okay.
Let's see here.
5.
Yes. So what you find, give us a 1d4 plus 1 roll.
Okay. 4 plus 1. So we'll just need to add 1. So 5.
5. You find 5. You know what? This is Savage Worlds. Let's let that ace.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
6.
Okay. So 6. You find 6 vials of greenish liquid. And you know from past experience, this is restorative. It's almost like it's it's a fantasy level of magic. But this can restore and cause the body to stitch itself back together. You need an applicator to be able to use this, but this is basically exactly like a healing potion. But what you're going to do, instead of just automatically giving 1, you make a tech roll to administer this stuff. On a success, it gives 1 wound back. On a raise, it gives 2 wounds back.
Nice.
So you need to find it. If someone else is looking for something, you're going to want to look specifically for an applicator. The thing that, like a hypo kind of thing.
Like a Star Trek hypo, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what, for those who missed, why don't you tell us what you found there, Ambrosius?
Oh, look, I found a bounty of healing. Bry is still with us. And holds up this, the kind of shaking, maybe it's a tray or something of these totally. Vials that are tinkling in the, tray. This is a heal. These heal if one applies correctly.
Well, how do you apply it? Do you know?
Well, I'll need to work on that, but I think I can figure it out probably. There might be something here that helps with that. I'm not sure. Peering around.
Sure. So who else? Looks like so. Kate is keeping an eye on the door. Mare and Clockwork. Do one of you want to try and find this applicator?
Yeah. So that's a survival roll.
It can be any of the ones that I mentioned. You can use academics. You can use notice. You to just try and luck out and find something. You could use survival just to scavenge through and try and identify.
I think notice for anything shiny and nice.
Sure, that sounds appropriate for Clockwork. Go right ahead. You want to spend a penny?
And I'll spend a penny to re-roll that.
Okay.
Yeah, my fatigue is really killing me on this.
Yeah. You want
Kate
to
said
keep
that, well,
going.
if you watch, I think I know what Ambrosius is talking about.
Sure.
You come back over here and
Yeah.
so I'll use academics for that, right?
Yes, please.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
You mean like this?
Yeah, so first thing you find is easily what do you call it? You find the applicator. So you have the applicator, you can use this stuff now. You just need to make a tech roll to be able to administer it, and you're good to go. The other stuff,
And the tech roll is the worst of your...
Yes, tech roll is the worst of your academics or repair.
Okay.
You might have been away for it, but it said it's going to be an easier way to...
I remember from what I...
Yeah. Okay. So, would you... Let's draw you a card here, Kate. We have 2 raises. I'm going to give you 2 cards. All right, so there's 1 and 2. Oh, mama. Oh, wow. All right, so what you find... Dinah. This is another, appears to be a belt of some kind, is one of the things you find. And this is something that, Kate, why don't you give us another tech roll, please?
The tech. Okay, so it's my repair right now.
Yeah. See if you can spy.
No.
Looks important though, and it's
I'm
intact.
gonna use a Benny.
Benny, reroll. Go ahead.
Come on, 4s. No, still not.
Looks important though. Like you definitely have an eye for when things are important. The next thing you also find. Give us a D6 roll there, Carl.
1.
There's something else that is in here as well. Give us another repair check, please, or tech roll.
Yep.
Tech roll.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna increase this repair the next time.
Nice.
There you go.
There you go. All right. So this appears to be some kind of, and you don't know why it would be in this room here. It's some kind of rocket belt.
The belt the first belt that
No, this is the second
belt.
one. Second one is an actual like a pack kind of thing, I guess. Not a belt.
Okay.
But it's like a pack that you can wear that will, I mean, you can activate it, and if it's got power in it, it can fly for a brief period of time.
Nice.
Yeah. You don't know what the other thing does or is yet, but you can look. Now let's take a look at the condition. Give us a D6 roll.
4.
All right, so the condition of this thing is...
Which is the unknown belt or the rocket belt?
This is the rocket belt, or the rocket pack. I don't know why I said belt. I got belt in my mind. Although thanks to the pandemic, I have not had to wear one in over 18 months, so maybe that's why I'm thinking it's so exotic.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is... It is pretty banged up. It is currently at -2. It's got a serious problem. So you can put down for the gear that this is a rocket pack with a serious problem.
Okay.
Got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Don't know what the other thing is yet. And then that is the two things that you find in addition to the applicator. And
So a belt, which we don't know, and the rocket pack with a serious problem -2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a potion.
One, 6 potions actually with the or 6
Vials.
Yeah.
6
Oh,
applications.
no, the
of
one I
healing.
found on the orc.
Oh, the potion that has not been identified. Who's a spell? Oh, we got Kate or Ambrosius could make a. This is a fairly common potion, so you guys could either of you could make a common knowledge roll.
Okay.
Go for it, Kate, if you want. Nice.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
No idea.
I have no idea.
Okay.
We'll get back to it.
So Mare, we have not rolled for your scavenging yet.
Yes, and Mare normally uses survival as a skill to scavenge, but she's been listening to Kate and Ambrosius about all this Numerian stuff, and so she's trying to pick up on the academic side. So I'm going to roll academics, even though it's far inferior.
Okay, I love it. I'll give you a Benny for that. That's suboptimal role-playing is always great. Or not suboptimal role-playing for suboptimal mechanical benefits. All right, do you want to spend that Benny?
Suboptimal role-playing. I can be a suboptimal role-player, too.
You want to spend a Benny to re-roll that?
Yeah, I might as well just use the one you gave me.
Okay.
And this is a skill, so I use a time bonus.
There you go.
There we go.
Success. All right, so then, why don't let's draw one card for you.
I want to raise my my academics and repair after this session. so-
Jack of Spades.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same thing.
Nice.
Well, I told Kev a couple of sessions ago that I'm only going to use edges and advances based on what I've role played. So
Yeah. All right,
Nice.
so you found Dave. Would you give me a D20 roll, please?
what's that dice? I haven't seen that dice in a while.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, really. Okay, so you have found something in here. If you want to try and figure out what it is, give us a tech roll, so be lower of repair and academics.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
So if somebody knows, if you ask anybody about a weapon, Mare most definitely knows one when she sees one. Mare, give us a D6 roll, please. See what condition this thing's in. Only glitched, actually. It's not that badly, even though it's been waterlogged. It speaks to the genius of the Numerian tech that it's not that badly affected. So this is some kind of long arm. And give me a sec here. Why don't you give us a D4 roll there, Dave? Okay. All right, and give us a D30 roll.
I almost whispered. Like, whisper D30? No, that doesn't work.
Okay. So this thing is still functioning. This is some kind of another kind of ray gun. But this is a shorter range one. You've heard about these things. At short range, they can be quite deadly. At longer range, they sort of lose their effect. They almost throw out a pulse of charged particles.
So like a Numerian shotgun kind of?
Like a Numerian, yeah, effectively. And then what this one has is, this is actually pretty badass. Has two different modes on it. It can fire sort of a pulsed heavy shot, or it can fire normal rate of fire. The damage depends on range. It loses effectiveness over distance. At short range, it does 3d10 damage. Has a rate of fire of 3. Why don't I just put it in chat here for you? So this will be your... Oh no, here we go. Fire 3. Okay. Oh, and wait. There you go. At short range, it does 3d10 damage, and then at medium, it's 2d10, and beyond that, it's 1d10. So it loses its effectiveness. It also gives +2 to hit at... let's see here. At short range, because it just covers such a wider spread. You can also fire it in the alternate mode, which is heavy pulse. The heavy pulse mode is a rate of fire of 1. It uses 3 shots, but it adds +1 to the shooting roll on top of the +2 if it's at short range, and +3 to the damage.
Cool.
So a little more versatile. It currently has 16 shots in the rifle. So... Of the, before we call it a session, guys, of the gear that you guys have found here, does anyone want to lay claim to any of it? And again, I'm suggesting we use the, if it's something you really want, go ahead and lay claim to it, and then anyone else who may want it will say. Otherwise, we can just keep it in loot and see what the party will do with it.
What does it take to fire something like that?
A shooting roll.
Shooting roll.
And if you roll a critical, if you roll critical failure on it, that's when it jams and something happens to the gun.
I mean, theoretically, Ambrosius is interested, but he has no clue how to operate it. So he'll pass on someone that's good at it.
Anybody else like shooting?
I mean, yeah, Kate's not a good shooter, and I mean, she basically has magic to do that kind of trickery.
I mean, I would love something better than the sling, and that's techie, so it's kind of in my wheelhouse thematically. But I have no shooting, so it would be a crapshoot.
So for the jetpack guys, it's because it's quite. What did I say? It was a serious problem, right? With it.
Yeah.
So you make a tech roll at -2. If it activates, you get to use flight of, I think it's 12, a pace of 12 for 5 rounds.
Sweet.
And then you basically have to make another tech roll to keep it going.
I mean, it'd be good for either myself or, I mean, I don't know. Someone could hold it and we can use, just shift it around. I want to know what the other belt is, but I don't know. So just before I say anything, but I mean, I get with Mari because she's a range. It's great to keep her in the air, right?
She's a D10 shooting.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I don't.
There you go.
I mean, Kate would be interested in like melee weapons and stuff like that. And
what do we have on the range so far? So we've got your Inferno pistol, we've got the musket, we've got this.
Yeah, she took this. She'd give up a musket, which doesn't require any tech, but it doesn't work in the water. So
yeah,
right.
Assuming we get out of the water and get to dry land, we can dry it off and let it.
Sure. In the future, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I can also try and repair stuff as well.
Right.
And Brent has mentioned he is going to try and make the entire gaming marathon. Brent's character, Bran, I believe, has like a D10 in academics and a D6 or a D8 or a D10 in repair. He is your characters wouldn't know this, but you as the players would know, he is a former Technic Leaguer.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we have no way of identifying the belt the unknown potion, or the broken smoky grenade
potion. Someone else could give us only one person. Kate has given us a common knowledge roll. Ambrosius, why don't you give us a common knowledge roll?
Okay.
See if you can recognize this. I think rules is written as well. Like it's that anybody can make a common knowledge roll if they want to try and sniff or sip this stuff.
I'll spend a Benny.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're at the end of session anyway.
Yep, and I have Elan, so we'll add 2. Yeah, there. Add 2. There we go.
Nice. Okay, yeah. This is a potion of jump. Basically, you consume it, and then you can make a single leap of a pace of 12.
Wow.
Cool. Do we have the rest of the stuff that's in the party loot that's sitting here doing nothing?
Yeah, the stuff is in.
Well, we staked claim to other potions before, right?
But are they still in the party loot, or are they?
No, we took them. Like I have on my character sheet, I have the potion of enlarge and potion of magic weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are from a different party loot, and I deleted them after. Those were white. Stallion.
Oh, do you mean the Rumble with a Necromancer one? Potion of reduced person.
There's a potion of healing, an arcane scroll, masterwork studded leather, piece of Numerian tech, damaged arc grenade.
I think I took the studded leather.
Okay.
I took that, and I might have taken the greater healing.
If that's on your sheet, I'm deleting it from the.
Yep, I took a studded leather, assuming it's the same one, but I think we should probably assume that.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have any potions of healing. That's gone. We've used them all.
I mean, I think. I took a potion of greater healing. I think that's still around.
Who's got the damaged arc grenade?
I feel like
not me.
I feel like Clockwork would have that. He said throws things.
That's true. That works for me.
I'll take that, Clockwork.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can take. I'm the only arcane caster in this group. I can take the arcane scroll. Right? Does that work?
Sure.
Scroll of obscuring mist. Are you going to add that to your sheet?
Yeah, I'll add that to my sheet.
Great. Okay, guys. So,
who took the medium shield? Did anyone? Did that get soaked up?
No one's taken it yet. You mean the one from last night?
Yes.
Or the Friday night? I guess no one took it yet. I'm assuming that may be going to Alberic.
Okay, just as long as it's accounted for, like
Yeah.
on the sheet and all.
Like if you want to lay claim to it, by all means. But I think you.
No, I'm good. I got the tower shield, so I'm.
Oh, right. Yeah, great.
Kate, you took the Sky Metal Greatsword.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Okay.
deleting it.
Okay.
We gotta do a little bit
says
of job
Kate.
here. What about the
Yeah,
potion of protection from good from this campaign?
I don't think anyone took that. No one was.
What was it again?
Potion of protection from good.
Protection from good. Oh, interesting. That's right. I forgot about that. We should almost sell that, right? Does it? Do we? I mean, considering we're good-ish.
Well, would we want to destroy it then? Because who
Yeah,
we're going to sell it
the
to?
paladin would want to destroy it, I'm sure.
Who we're going to sell it to? The bad guys?
I know, right? Or maybe just academics. You know, academics might have an interest in that somewhere.
Is Mo still with us? Mo, did you take the damaged arc grenade?
Yes, I have. I can have a look at it tonight or something. And
Yeah, I'll give you the
Try and
stats
fix it
for that
up.
afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Deleting it from the sheet.
So we just need the belt of some kind. I'll take the belt to be identified later.
Okay.
Cool.
That's fine.
Who's going to take the rocket pack?
Mm.
And as a reminder, to use the rocket pack, you need to make a tech roll. So you may want to have it with someone who's actually got, you know, and it's seriously damaged right now. So once you service it, it may improve the chances of it, but the damage from the what do you call it? The penalty right now will currently be at -2. So if you've got a tech roll of a D4, you're effectively rolling unskilled to try and activate it.
Let's see. Well, my tech is a D6 tech roll.
Okay.
So there's that, and I mean, it strikes me those two leaping ones. So the rocket pack and the potion of jump probably have my thought is there's special circumstances, but also just escaping for folks who might need it.
When the rocket pack actually allows you to fly, and the jump one you need to land at the end of your round, the other one you could fly. You can full on fucking fly with it.
Nice.
So the 6 applications of healing and applicator, you have to make a tech roll for that as well?
Yes, it's a tech roll, and that what tells on a success, it gives you restores 1 health or 1 wound, and on 2 successes it restores 2, or a raise it restores 2.
What would be the weight on maybe the 6 vials, Kevin, if any?
Oh, negligible.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so negligible.
I think he'll take Ambrosius will take the vials.
Yep, and the applicator.
And I think keep them together probably best.
Okay. Great. So we got some gear assigned here then. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us on this road to Iron Gods. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and we'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find all of us on the Dungeon Musings Discord server. You can find a link to that in the description of the video. You can also find you can find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings. You can find me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. And you can find what else can you find? You can find all of us back here in Numeria starting on Friday and running all weekend next weekend for our annual gaming marathon. In addition, everybody here gets an advancement.
Yep.
So you guys will be able to get another thing or power or something. One thing that reminding me today too, Kate, Sweep is a pretty badass ability. Sweep allows you to hit every adjacent target at -2 to hit.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I actually increase my repair and notice, but
nice. I love how much you guys are taking, because the, well, I don't know why this is, but I love that you guys are taking things beyond just getting better at fighting or better at casting. You know, like it just.
I mean, she's a pretty good fighter, so.
Especially
I'm Mari's getting a +1 in academics and a +1 repair.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah, so we can all use this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Reasonably.
Yeah.
So that makes my tech like a D6. So.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So then, until
so what's the schedule? Are you going to publish the schedule?
Yeah, I'll post it right away because this is we've got the Night Below War Story on Wednesday, but then otherwise the whole weekend is going to be spending time in Numeria.
Nice.
Friday night Friday night. So you're still having like the 9 o'clock?
Yeah, so
morning?
Friday night, yep. So Friday night will be, so it's going to be Friday. Like I say, for those who are maybe wanting to join us as well to follow along with the gaming marathon, Friday night will be from 7 till, 7 till 11? Central? No. Yeah.
7-11 Mountain Time.
7-11, Mountain Time, right. So it's 8 to midnight on Central Standard on Friday. It is...
9 to noon for you, right, Kevin? On Saturday morning.
Saturday morning is 9 to noon.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it is
2 to 6.
2 to 6. Yep. On Central on Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday is the exact same time as this one. So noon to 3.
Yeah.
I think it's noon to 4 though. It's 1 extra hour for the marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to make all of those except for the Friday.
Oh, fantastic.
Cool.
Well, this is going to be great.
I think the Friday is going to be a bit late for me, I think.
Yeah,
that's understandable, Mo. All right, then. So then, until we see you guys again... Oh, Sean, do you have a question?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, then we will see, for those listening at home, I'll be posting this on the community tab of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. Until we see you again, we hope that you've enjoyed our road up to the Iron Gods. I certainly have, and I feel like these characters, you guys have done a fantastic job. These are all pre-gens, and you guys have done a fantastic job of making these characters come to life. So I look forward to seeing what adventures they get up to over the gaming marathon weekend.
Absolutely.
Until we see everyone listening home again, please, if you're joining us during the current crisis, we hope that we've given you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes in Numeria, our Iron Heroes, have gotten themselves up to. We hope this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis. And until we see you again. Oh, and I forgot to say a huge thank you. Hold on. First, before we say goodbye, a huge thank you to the players once again. So Carl, Dave, Mo, and Sean, thank you so much for joining me today and all the way along on this road to the Iron God. So thank you, guys. This has been just a shit ton of fun seeing these characters and the setting and everything else come together. I'm having a blast. I can't wait for the gaming marathon.
Yeah.
So until we see you again, folks, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.